All right, we should be live. Bro, somebody just messaged me. They said, "Why are you late to your own show?" Like, bro, it's been like 30 seconds. If we're live, what's going on, everybody? How are you doing today? So, today, for anybody who is watching in the future, that means not live, I want you to put in hashtag future. So then I know you're coming from the future. It's always interesting to find out. Ah, such a beautiful day. Let's see if music plays. I don't know if it does because I'm in StreamYard and I'm recording through StreamYard. So I don't actually think that music plays for you guys, which is quite annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. So if you are watching, if somebody put hashtag present, that's funny. um, that's actually a funny one. So for anybody who's watching in the future, I would recommend fast forwarding probably like 5 minutes or so, or whenever you see the first person call in. So this is unrehearsed, unfiltered, which to be fair, I don't want people like bad word, curse everything. We never know what we're gonna get. And let me know if you guys can hear this music. Let me know if you hear this right now. So we're gonna see who calls in today on the stream. Let me go ahead and get you guys a link. Now keep in mind if you do actually first let me see if people hear this. Do you guys hear this music? You don't. Okay. I figured not. StreamYard just doesn't let it play. That's perfectly fine. So, to invite all of you, keep in mind you must have a camera. If you did not have a camera, I better know who you are. If I don't know who you are, sorry, you're not going to be able to call in. That's just for security reasons. Um, Again, if I know who you are, then that's a different situation. But, you know, you guys get what I'm saying. So, let me go ahead and put the link. Call in live here. Boom. So this is unrehearsed, unplanned. Now, I do want to say to anybody here, and I'll probably say this a couple more times. What's up, everybody? What's up, Jason? What's up, Zuko? What up, Matt? What up, Chris? What up, everybody? So I do want to say I am not super smart. I'm not super knowledgeable on anything Pokemon business or running a store or blah, de blah, de blah, blah, blah. So do keep that in mind. Do keep that in mind. But if you want, you can call in and you can talk about the state of the market. You can talk about Pokemon business. You can talk about what you're doing. Hell, you could tell me I'm the worst streamer of all time. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You say I'm the best streamer of all time. What's up, Jason? What up, EQ? Chris? Me either what? No music? Yeah, music wasn't going to work, apparently. I know there is a way to play music on StreamYard. I don't know how, though. It's kind of boring music. How to play music on StreamYard. It's like elevator music, but I guess while we're waiting for people, it's not bad. Enter brand type. How to play music on StreamYard. So, yeah, if you guys want to ask some questions, I can answer questions. We can do Q&A. Music is too loud. There is no music. I'm not smart with Pokemon. Hey, you like what you like, man. You're good at what you're good at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not smart either. Here we are. But hey, it's Friday night and I love hanging out with you guys. Inside the broadcast studio, click brand. Brand. I have never seen that button before. Brand. You guys want some elevator music? Turn the music down. Stop trolling because then I think you guys are serious. Like, damn it. Oh, here we go. I'll watch this 4-minute clip. Can you hear this YouTube video? You hear that? You guys probably don't. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, brand is on the right side. Okay. LOL. Well, that doesn't mean. Oh, I don't even see that. I see comments, banners, media assets, maybe. Don't have a cam, but wanted to call in since I'm around your area. Heard you got set up for 703. Let me know if I'm good to join. How did you know that? Did I tell people that? I didn't know. Did I tell people that? I don't remember if I told people that. I just got accepted, what, yesterday? I mean, it's more fun with the camera, man. I don't, like I said, if I know who they are, it's different. because like it's a content creator, everybody knows who they are, they get a pass. Without it, the stream call, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not that enjoyable. Listening to somebody that people don't know, and I also don't know you, not you, but like in general for people, it's just not that enjoyable. I'm just gonna be honest. So I really want people to have a background, or not a background. I found it. You hear this? Wow, they have some dog shit music. I'll put lo-fi on. Let me know if that's too quiet or perfect. That's at 20 right there. Yeah, I don't know. It's not as enjoyable for me talking to like somebody that there's no picture. Sorry. It's also for security reasons, right? Not saying that bad people won't do bad things on camera, but they're less likely to do bad things if, if they're shown. You hear it? Okay. How loud is it compared to me? I want to make sure I'm like at least twice as loud. Light EDM in the background. Is that a category? There's only like 6 categories. Yo, my boy Lance, what's up? Going to a card show tomorrow. What do you think I should get? Price does not matter. Thinking Sabrina's Gengar. Ooh. Well, man, I would be looking at, I mean, obviously get what you want, right? Like get what you want, get what makes you happy. The link is there if somebody wants to call in. Make sure you have a face cam. But I'm not, fair warning, I don't keep people on too long. If you're like content creators stuff, like I'll keep you on longer, but I like to rotate people as much as we can. Like 5 minutes is usually like the maximum. I like to have somebody on. Unless there's nobody in line and the conversation's good, then maybe, but just don't get offended. A lot of people seem to get offended when I kick them off. And I tell everybody, like, it's like a 3 to 5 minute, I want to hear from as many people as we can. So I don't want to, unless again, it's like content creator and they just want to be my host. That's totally different. Like some of my friends, I like doing that. DJ the man. What's up, bro? How you doing, Trev? Ask me anything, y'all. Again, I'm not the most knowledgeable, but hey, we can talk. In Tampa, did you hit anything on the PKC drop yesterday? Yes, it took like 4 or 5 tries. Yeah, I did. So you like to speed date on the show? Why doesn't this person just talk in the... Hold on, I have to mute Discord because I keep getting pinged. just talk in the damn YouTube, bro. Like this person's messaging me on Discord. Just talk in the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you don't mind. I was gonna go to where? Tampa? What's in Tampa? A show? Bring a wagon. Buy all the prismatic bundles. Yeah, dude. Prismatic is always good, man. I like prismatic. I like prismatic a lot. So, you're never going to hear me talk bad about prismatic. I'm a big prismatic guy. I think, are we going to get some more reprints and stuff? Yeah, sure. Is it going to affect the price? Probably not. Never has. Never. I don't want to say never will. It hasn't in the past. It temporarily has a few times. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't see it staying down. And I genuinely think with prismatic, most people are probably I shouldn't say leverage, that's the wrong word. Under capitalized when it comes to prismatic. I would think most people, how much prismatic stuff do you guys have? If you had to guess in chat. I would assume that most people do not have enough prismatic evolutions. Do not have enough 151. Do not have a lot of the good stuff because who knows why, right? Maybe it's a money issue. Fair enough. Times are hard. I get it. Maybe it's a greed issue. Like you feel like it's going to get close to MSRP and you're going to have this amazing opportunity coming up in the future and you can get it for a fraction of what it is today. I would be careful with that, but hey, to each of their own. There's a million variables, but 5.8K, hey, that's solid, man. Really good. You're not touching prismatic. Ooh, why? So who's gonna call in, man? This is a call-in show. Get your cameras on. Let's go. Call in. Let's go, y'all. There is one, the 25, I think is going to that one. Oh, I'm guessing you mean the 25th, like a date. I don't have enough 151 because Anon sells me an abundance of anime titty cards. Oh, that's funny. Dude, so I'm getting ready for Magic. Man, I have a lot of Magic to sell. I put a couple things on the store. there's two things so far. I'm getting ready for the Lauren to come in. So I'm really excited about that. I'm super excited. And then I'm hoping that will attract a lot of people to my store. This will be the first time I really advertise it, you know? So I think for sure my best chance of Magic doing well in my store is, so we did add here. So of course we have Japanese Pokemon, which isn't much right now. It's sold out. It's supposed to come in any day. If you go to Magic the Gathering, I am under market on everything. Avatar, I'm pretty under market. I think I'm like $40 or $50 under market, but you have to buy the case. So that's true. And then Duskmorn, I think I'm only like $10 under, but if you factor in TCG fees, I'm actually probably like $15, $17 cheaper. And then we got Lauren. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the price here. Like I said, I got 3 cases coming. Dude, I don't know. This is already at 140. My friend thinks I'm crazy. He's like, bro, you need to raise that. It is not going to be 140 for much longer. And I'm like, I don't know, man. So we'll see on that. And there's, of course, other Pokemon stuff, but good stuff, y'all. Oh, look, got our first caller. Here we go. Y'all ready? Let me know if the music's too loud. Yo, what's up, Lance? I cannot hear you. It looks like you're muted. Oh, I see it muted on your icon. Lance.com. Go to settings, which is like right below us here if you're on a desktop, and then audio, and make sure you attach the mic. Oh, the mic thing went away. I still don't hear you though, but the mic thing did go away, which is nice. You can hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you hear me. Cool. We're halfway there.
Let's go here, Mike.
Oh, now I hear you.
Oh, perfect.
I also hear myself. You have speakers or something?
I do. Let me see. Can you hear yourself?
Yes. Yep.
Let's...
Headphones?
Yeah, I think the playback is probably screwing up. Hold on. Let's do speaker. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Do you still hear yourself, DJ?
Yep, 100%. I feel like I'm talking to myself.
So let's do... Trying to think on the fly here.
You don't have headphones?
On my PC, no.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was weird. StreamYard wouldn't work on the phone, so I had to go to the PC.
Oh, that sucks.
I wonder... Let me make sure I log off YouTube. And maybe I can just mute this. Let's try... Here. Let's try muting here.
Hello?
All right, try talking now.
Hello? Okay, I don't hear myself, so that's good. Anyways.
But you have to buy the case.
Oh, now I hear myself.
That's true.
Yeah, now I hear myself.
I think I'm only like $10 under. But
Yep, I hear my stream. All right, I'm gonna remove you for now. Let me know. All right, I just want to make sure. I know a lot of people are gonna be watching this, like in the future. So, when you figure that out, let me know. Ditto. Need to close the YouTube page. No, it's not a YouTube page thing. It's so you see, I have headphones. So he said he doesn't have headphones for the desktop, so it's playing through a speaker. See what I'm saying? Let me know, Lance. All right. This person does not have video from what I'm seeing. There's another person calling in. So I'm not going to take your call unless you have video, just for security reasons. Let me tell you guys why while we're waiting for people. So I did this when I was younger, much younger. I know. Handsome. Oh, he's got a video. Oh, hold on. What's up, bro? Oh, you look so shocked. Hello.
Wait a minute. Oh, now I see. Hold on. We got a little delay going on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we had him. We almost had him. we almost had. So I guess I'll go back to my story then. So when I was a Twitch streamer, I used to be a partnered streamer. I used to stream like 5-6 times a week, man. It was really good. We were popping off on Twitch once upon a time when I was young. Anyways, so I tried viewer call in and I didn't make it mandatory for people to use a face cam. So what would happen is people would call in and say the N word, like N word, N word, N word, N word, N word. And I'm like, whoa, right? Stuff like that, like really bad stuff. And then they would hang up or they would say like way worse things than I said. So that's why from that day forward, I was like, okay, face cam. Because most people aren't going to troll you with the face cam. Like 99.9% of people don't want their face out there when they're trolling. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, ever since that day, I learned my lesson. No, absolutely not. Nope. Absolutely not. So, all right, folks, you got the link there. Call in. Let me know. Listen, you hate Pokemon right now. You want to get back to MSRP, or you're loving it. What do you guys think of the new set? Tell me about your store. Ask me about my store. Don't matter. All right, Travis got a webcam. Here we go. Yo,
What's up? How's it going?
Good? Not much.
Chilling, man. How things been?
Oh, busy. Super busy, man. I'm glad it's the weekend though.
Yeah, for sure. I was telling like my viewers this and some other folks this. It is getting harder and harder to log in and go live on the Rip and Ship, man, with like real life getting crazy and everything like that. So, oh man, yeah. But
so what is Rip and Ship like? I've never tried that.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. I kind of like fell ass backwards into it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's the hardest part is keeping up with what's hot and not overextending yourself into like heavy bags territory, you know. Yeah. But I think a lot of people that do it aren't capitalized enough to where they can take on like the big buys, you know. And so like I think what made me successful at it, and like honestly, you're talking to a guy who's 40 G's in the red still, but I still consider my operation successful. But like, you know, I got the capital to do something like that, you know. And so like I have enough inventory so I can like, I don't have to buy anything for probably 5 months, and like dang, I could still have a shit ton of stuff back there. And so it's like you got to be able to like take these big swings, you know, like you know what it's like when you see how many times have you bought stuff and you're like, damn, I wish I bought way more than I just did, you know, like all the time. And all so like yeah, and then like you know, you talk to a lot of people that are successful and they'll just tell you like sometimes you just got to say like, fuck it and go all in, you know? And so like, that's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm not going all in, but like, I believe in myself and like my work ethic. And so you just got to go after, but it's hard, man, because, you know, everyone works full time and it's never just 40 hours, right? It becomes 42, 44, you know, and then it's like, oh, like you got all your like kids stuff to do and stuff like that. Right. And it's like, man, all right, here I go. 8:45 p.m. till like midnight, and then you get up at 6 a.m. and like take the kids to school and stuff. It's hard.
Is it full time for you, or do you also work in addition to?
No, I'm a full-time software engineer. So like and then I do the Rip and Ship 3 nights a week as well. So it's a lot, and probably takes like 18 to 20 hours of my time doing it.
That's a lot. So what is the size of your operation, you would say, roughly? Like what platform as well?
I was doing YouTube and Twitch, and now I'm just doing YouTube, but I've moved $300,000 last year, first year doing it.
Nice, dude. Congrats. What is your YouTube? I'll look you up.
Travman TV. Travman TV.
Oh, Travman TV.
Yeah.
Right on, dude.
Yeah. So it's crazy. Like my stream is super small, but it's you know, people show up, and sometimes like that's the thing. Like people ask me all the time, like, how do you get started? And it's like, honestly, you just show up every day. Like the first time I went live, I sold $0 worth. The second time I went live, $0. Third time I went live, I had one lady pop in and buy like 5 packs of Sparks. And I was like, I went and like told my wife the next day, I was like, I sold like $40 worth of shit last night. And then next stream, nothing again. And then it's like, you know, you just keep showing up. And then like, eventually like I had a night where I had 2 buyers, and then like those 2 buyers came back, and then people buy and get other people to buy. And then I had a night where like, and then finally like someone rated me, and then like, that's how it goes. And then what really springboarded me is I got rated by CTR. And so like,
CTR, the blonde dude with the huge warehouse.
Yeah. And so from there, it's just like, oh, cool. And then like, I had like 500 people watching my stream for like 4 hours, and it just like went bananas, and there you go. But I still only have like 1,400 subs. It's small, you know, you just do your thing, hang out, you talk, and get roasted by trolls and stuff, you know. It's all part of the game.
$300,000 in sales with 1,000 subs, man. Like that's awesome, dude.
It's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. Yeah. So
what is some advice or tips if somebody's watching in chat that you would give for like starting a Rip and Ship?
So what I would say is you have to be organized. You have to have money. Like this has to be money that like if it all went up in flames, you can still live your life. You know, like if my house burnt down and all my Pokemon's gone, we're fine. You know, kind of thing. And so like I would say like be in a comfortable spot. Invest in your setup if you can. People do lots of business just through an iPhone, but get your detached phone, capture card, the whole setup, decent microphone, headphones, everything. Nice printers. Printing is going to be a lot of your life. So laser printer, none of this pleb inkjet shit. And then, thermal printer, and then, get some inventory and then start getting some hookups and stuff like that. And, make some friends, be friendly, be someone that you would want to buy from. Don't steal. Stop stealing.
Good advice, man.
So that's all I got to say about that.
Any final thoughts? I got like 4 people right now. I got to get to.
All right. Only final thoughts are just spread love in this world. Be nice to each other. Go forth and reproduce. All right. DJ, take care, my man.
Yeah, bro. Thanks, dude.
Later.
All right. Spread love. I love that. Y'all make sure to subscribe to Travman TV. I just put his link in there. Shout out to him. Only Pulls. I see you. I see you, Lance, as well. Wait, is there 2 Lances? Oh, I see 2 of you, Lance. Let me try Lance one more time, Only Fools. Lance, talk to me.
All right, how's the audio now?
Hello. Oh,
no.
Sounds good.
Okay, good.
What's up, dude?
So, DJ, a little backstory. When you first opened up your store, I was one of the whales who kept buying everything.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Shout out to the whales. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate your store because you got to figure, when you first started, trying to get new product was almost impossible. So you were one of the only people that you can buy new product from, pretty much at market or actually a little bit below market.
Yeah, for sure. That was what, October? October was tough, man.
Yeah, very. And now we're seeing, and I want to know your thoughts on this, especially with modern dipping. I would say like the past 2 to 3 months or so, but vintage is holding up very well. Obviously with the Logan Paul auction, going on and everything with Pikachu Illustrator and some first edition Charizard. So what do you think from modern to vintage on what's next for the market?
Ooh, such a good question. I just want a disclaimer here. I'm a noob and I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So this is a pure guess. I have seen so much demand for Sword and Shield, man. Like it's insane. Borderline people begging to get Sword and Shield. Like so many DMs, bro. Like constantly. Do you have Sword and Shield? Do you have Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield? Like, and I think a lot of people are onto that for sure. And they have been the last couple months, but you can't keep it at all. I mean, of course it's out of print as well, which makes it really scarce. So Nostalgianomics made a video yesterday, and then I talked about it, kind of somewhat reacted to it today. And it's like SB 1 through 4 is super obvious. Like we all know they're rotating out, but maybe the next play, and this is a maybe, I could be completely wrong with this, and so could Nostalgianomics. Like the next block of Scarlet and Violet that's still super cheap, like Surging Spark, Stellar Crown. I mean, it's not some of the best sets, but Prismatic. A lot of these other things that people aren't so focused on. Maybe there's more margin to be made, but that's obviously a bigger gamble and investing. So I would be surprised if it's not Prismatic, though.
But do you think the people who, let's say, got in the hobby the past, let's just say 2 years, who could not get, let's just say like 150, well, 151, you could find that at Target, barely. Then when really Surging Sparks came out, that's when Best Buy, Target, Walmart was empty. And then obviously Prismatic. But do you think all those people who wanted to get, let's say, Prismatic at Best Buy, at Target, at Walmart, who couldn't, now that they're no longer being printed, let's just say, I don't know, next 5 to 6 months or so, do you think that's just going to drive up demand for Prismatic because people are saying, well, if I don't do it, I'm never going to have it, and create that FOMO?
Oh, definitely. 100%. Well, I shouldn't say 100%. Unless we go into this crazy bear market and, crypto crashes, the stocks all of a sudden crash, besides like some World War III event, Oh, definitely, dude. Definitely. Because it's so interesting because Prismatic holds up so well. Like, I don't know what it is right now. I think it's like 125, 130, and it's still getting printed constantly. And then I know we're about to get, I believe it's in February, you're getting the mystery box or surprise box with like a bundle. And yeah, I think it's going to dip $5 to $7 like it always does. And then as soon as that's dried up, we just go back up to like the 130 range at some point. I think for sure people are gonna buy it. What I have noticed on my store and what I've noticed with like FOMO is people want it when it's going up. So like when it's really interesting because the last 3 months, people have had a lot of buying opportunities. Like even Prismatic went down to like 112, 115 for a little bit, and not a lot of people were probably buying it. But as we get closer to 150, oh, I'm missing out. I have to get this, and it's just how it is. People don't really buy when it's low; they buy high. It's really weird.
Well, it's kind of like the retail stock investor, right? They buy like NVIDIA and Palantir when it's all over the media, not when it drops 10%. And even new sets, if you look at Phantasmal Flames, and I'm guilty of this, I was buying the ETBs, the UPCs, hands over fist. And now, you could go and pretty much buy that stuff almost at market now. No one wants it because it's been printed so much and everyone's just waiting for Ascended Heroes. And then that's going to drive up. People are going to pay crazy prices for Ascended Heroes. And you're going to see sales with probably the Gengar and a PSA 10 at $2,000-$3,000 when it comes out. And then it's probably going to, fall like most sets do.
I can 100% see that. It's funny you mentioned Phantasmal Flames because that was really an interesting set. I mean, we all kind of knew it was too small. So the first allocation, I mean, I don't have distro, but like dealing with people, right, that would sell me things, sold out instantly, like for Phantasmal Flames. Like we're talking like the first 3 days, like everybody's begging for it. Then I re-upped again and it was sold out instantly. So now I'm thinking, yo, my boy T-Mugger Joey, he notices you. He says, my boy Lance. So shout out to you, Lance. So then what do? I'm like, yo, I gotta get Phantasmal Flames. Like the demand is insane. I mean, it was like our best day or like tied for our best day, which previously before that was Mega Base. So I find a guy that's willing to sell me 100 ETBs. Right now, this is about a week and a half into it. So still just launched. It's still a fresh launch. So I get 100 ETBs. Instantly, Bitcoin goes from like 124 to like 80. I forgot what it was, like 88. I don't know, whatever it was. The day before that or the day of, Rudy makes a video. Hey, I think we're about to go into the bear market. All these things like happen within 24 hours. And then nobody wanted Phantasmal Flames. And now I can't sell Phantasmal Flames to save my life, bro. And so I probably out of those 100 sold like 30, maybe 35. Wow. Yeah. So I got them for 70, full disclosure. So it's not MSRP, but it's not so bad to where I'm like, okay, I don't mind keeping one store for 75. Over time, I do think they'll sell. I don't think anytime soon.
Yeah, because I was one of those people buying them from you. I think like at 85 or so when they first came out, because I was like, finally, new set. And I do think the distance, the time we've had between Phantasmal to Ascended Heroes has really crushed it too. Because there's no FOMO basically.
3 months for a baby set, dude. It's interesting, right? So what was right before that? So base was pretty good. Mega Base was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good. Pretty decent size as well. Phantasmal super small. That's supposed to bleed us all the way into freaking January 30th, which is basically February for Ascended Heroes. And then so they're going to give us Ascended Heroes, big set, amazing. It's going to be hype. And then they give us this dog shit. I don't know what you think, but this new set looks dog shit to me. But we have to wait for the cards.
We'll see.
We'll see. But it's not looking good so far. What's it called again? I can't remember.
I just know there's a Starmie. The Starmie looks cool.
Oh my god, what is it called?
Chad needs to help us out here. Heroes.
Perfect Order. I'm sorry. So Perfect Order. I don't know, man. So it's just like a super small set. Once again, it's weird. It's like, what are they doing? Super small, amazing, super small. Like, so a non-TCG made a video on this today. I think he titled it like Pokemon Conspiracy. And he seems to think that they're doing this intentionally leading into the 30th anniversary. We're going to go to the massive bull run. And they're doing this on purpose with this like up and down stuff. And who knows what the truth is, but it is interesting to at least like talk about.
Yeah, I do think they're trying to kind of compress it and then wait for the 30th anniversary and then parabolic moves start happening again. I'm actually shocked some of the celebrations and stuff isn't going higher. A lot of those cards,
Right.
which is I'm a little shocked at that. Because we did see some of the old Mega or some of the old evolutions go higher ahead of Mega. And now, obviously they pull back a little bit. But DJ, I'll let you get back to more people. I'm going to do a quick
what you got?
showcase of the legendary LCZar. I wish it was a 10. It's a 6, though.
It's gorgeous, man. Good for you.
Recent pull. And if anyone's going to be at there's a new show in Tampa tomorrow. I think at International Mall, a big new card show. I think it's Renaissance or something.
Cool.
I'll be there.
Oh, somebody was talking about Tampa earlier today.
Yeah, it's like some new show. Apparently, it's going to be pretty big. So we'll see. Kind of like a card party. But
cool, dude. All right. Well, thanks for calling in, Lance.
I'll see y'all.
See you, bro. Make sure y'all subscribe to Lance. I need more mods so we can start posting people's links. Hello, only pulls collectibles.
What up? What up? Can you hear me good? Can you hear yourself?
Man. Is that booster boxes behind? I can hear you. You're good.
Yeah. I mean, this is. I gotta show
Strike in Evolving Skies on the bottom.
That's right, and some Magic. The Final Fantasy and
Nice.
the Phyrexia.
Damn. Yeah, I see the Destin.
I got a little bit of this too. A little bit of Naruto stuff.
Wow, that's cool. I was just watching Shippuden. I don't know how to say it. Shippuden with my kids again for
Yeah, dude. Of course, dude. You got to have a little bit of Naruto if you ever watched it, man. You have to.
So good. So, bro.
Yeah, man. I just want to tune in. I'm a new YouTuber around this Pokemon sphere. This is my first channel too. So
nice.
I just wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
What are your tips for a new channel? It's a little bit.
Ooh.
I see TRJ in the chat too. So, he commented on one of my videos.
Cool.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun on YouTube.
I can look real quick. Let's see.
Just wondering, if you have any tips, man.
Yeah, no, 100%. I do.
YouTube tricks, tips.
Let me look. Only pulls. You got 6 subs? Is this you?
Yeah, dude. 6 subs.
Right.
It's rough.
Well, now you got 7, buddy. I'm your 7th. Okay,
it's rough out here, bro.
All right, so let me see. So total, you started this channel 9 days ago. So congrats.
Yeah.
I see
actually 11 days ago. I've been posting every day. So.
Oh, you reacted to one of my videos. Oh, I need to check that out.
Yeah,
you reacted to a TRJ. Oh, okay.
Like I said, actually, huge respect to TRJ, bro. Huge respect. He commented on my second video ever. Wow, bro. Huge respect, bro. But
so thumbnail game is good, especially for somebody I mean, it's good, especially for just starting off. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I've seen way worse. So I like the frequency we're doing here. It looks like we're doing a video every day. Wow, which is awesome, dude. So I'll tell you this. I've started a lot of YouTube channels. A lot. This is my 5th one that I took seriously. I can tell you, keep doing what you're doing, because how the algorithm works, and it always changes every couple of years. At first, you have to prove that you're not a scammer or you're legitimate, I guess I should say, to YouTube, right? So the algorithm doesn't give a crap, bro. You can make the best video ever and it will not push it, right? So that's just how it is. So you have 3, 4.
Yeah. Oh, I don't expect any results. Just by the way, right now, I'm just having fun on YouTube. It's all fun for me. I love Pokemon. I'm in a bunch of different shit. Like I said, I got this whole stack of Naruto stuff and
nice.
Whatnot.
Hear me out. So you have 11 so far. So what I've noticed on YouTube is it takes 50, I don't know the exact number, but 15 to 20, some people 25 videos. The algorithm will not take you seriously. But suddenly, when you get to I don't know, man, that 15, 20, maybe even 25 mark, it says, you know what? This guy is serious. And the more you use the word Pokemon or whatever, it starts to say, you know what? We're going to go ahead and throw this to 10 people. And that's what's going to do. So your views right now, 7, 10, 2, 3, it's going to start going to 20 because the algorithm is going to push you out there, right? And then you keep going. It's going to say, you know what? Let me push this to 50 people. And you're going to get your first video that's 50 or 100 or something. And then it's going to keep pushing you. And it's like a snowball, right? You start so small. And I think most people, I've seen some statistics of this, quit before they ever get 100 subscribers because there's no reward for such a long time. But I think if you just keep doing what you're doing right now, also what I would do too, if this is the angle you want to go of reacting to people, Like I like how you put on PokeChucks.
Well, yeah, that's another thing is like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, right? Like I'm just doing a bunch of different shit. And right now I'm starting to kind of like I'm learning editing. I'm getting a little bit better at that. I'm just kind of like now just talking to the camera and not reacting or doing any other dumb shit that other people are already doing. I'm just kind of like trying to just say my piece, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to get more into that. I don't know if that's a good lane or, you know, I don't know for the Pokemon sphere. I consume so much Pokemon content on YouTube, man, that like, you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. So hear me out. So if you're gonna react to people's videos, what I would do, like you did for PokeChuck, is throw up their thumbnail. So I don't know if that's his whole streamer's thumbnail, but that's how you do it, right? So if you're gonna react to PokeNE, well, maybe not this side. This side's always preferred,
right?
Like the left, the viewers left. Put that thumbnail right there, bro, because you reacting to it. So what it's gonna do is the algorithm is going to look through your video, right? It does this constantly, and it's going to figure out what you're talking about. With the visual though, it helps it, so it connects you to PokeNE or whoever you're reacting to, because again, you like react to people, which is cool. And so then after they watch the PokeNE video, there's a very small chance that it's going to show your video, and somebody's going to say, "Oh, I just watched that video. I want to see what Only Pools Collectibles has to say on that same video I like." Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Total sense. Yeah. I probably need to find a little niche, a little bit of consistency in what I'm doing, where I'm placing things, what I'm saying, how I title my stuff. You know, I'm a software engineer too, like
nice
previous dude, you know, so I'm tech savvy. I know what I want to try to do. I just don't know what works, if you know what I mean.
Also, I would throw in Pokemon. That is just like
I see a lot of people put Pokemon on their thumbnail. Like everybody does
it. You know why they do it? It's for the algorithm, because again, you have to understand it's an AI reading this. So it looks at your thumbnail, it looks at the title, it looks at the video. Even if it's small, it doesn't have to be behind you in large. Just like, I don't know, this big, right? Pokemon.
Right.
Because when you first start a YouTube channel, even my channel, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares. Maybe 1% of them, because they saw the word Pokemon, they're like, "I'll actually click that one." But more importantly, the algorithm will favor you just a little bit more because you threw the word. So like if I was doing Magic the Gathering content, I would have the Magic the Gathering logo, just because the algorithm will understand a little bit easier. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And looking at my analytics, I see people coming from whatever on YouTube, right? And obviously that doesn't convert to subscribers or anything. So it's like I want people coming from other Pokemon content to my Pokemon content. That will help, and not just random whatever, where it's like, man, I can't even tell you looking at my analytics where people come from. It's so weird. But obviously I'm new, you know, just started.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro. You're killing it.
Posting every day.
I gotta get to the next person. Make sure y'all check out Only Pools. Thank you so much, brother.
Peace, dude.
Later, dude. Jason, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, Jason. Oh, nice backdrop, man. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm not into Pokemon. Like, I don't collect any Pokemon. I don't have any Pokemon, but I'm just kidding.
I see a bunch of Pokemon. Yeah, I see Obsidian Flames. Kind of blind. Is that Paldea Evolved in the top left?
There's a little bit of
Violet base.
In fact, I got to get rid of some of my Marvel statues just to put the rest of my ETBs up there. But
no, dude, sick backdrop.
I'm a big fan, and you know what? Like, I don't. You probably don't remember, but I was a little harsh on one of your first videos, and I was a little something, you know. And
what'd you say to me? Tell me.
But I continued to watch, and you know what, man? I really appreciate your content. You're actually really
thank you, Jason.
Legit. So I appreciate that. But a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Completely unrelated. But number one, I always like to ask, I'm always curious, and all the people that I watch, like, what is DJ's Pokemon ultimate goal, right? Like,
ooh, that's a good question.
Would you be willing to replace your 9-to-5? Is it always going to be just a side gig? Like, what? Like, where do you see yourself going? I know I would love to be full-time into cardboard, not just Pokemon, but I like Magic too. I like a lot of things along that. But what is your ultimate goal, sir?
That's a great question. Okay, do you have 3 to 5 minutes? It might take me a minute.
No, please.
Okay, So from my job, so I'm 36. So I retire from my job. I'm not gonna say exactly what my job is. If people know, they'll know. So 20 years of doing my job, I get to retire from it. So at that point, which is a little under 4 years from now, I need to find something else because I still will get paid the rest of my life, but it's only half of what I make now. So how originally it started is my son got into Pokemon. I was always into it as a kid. Very difficult to connect with my son and my daughter, but he was really getting into it. You know, grandparents got him some cards, and I was like, oh, I remember playing Pokemon. So for me, the iPad has been really difficult to connect with my kids because I don't really like Roblox. I'll fake it like, oh, this is so fun. I love jumping around with you guys in fake cars, So when they got into Pokemon, I was like, oh, this is great. This is a connection for us, right? So as a family, we can do something together and we both like this. Okay. So then I was still on my old channel, DJ Mines. It's like a crypto mining channel. I build crypto things. Anyways, so I was like, hey, son, do you want to start a YouTube channel? Because he's been asking me to start YouTube. I was like, you're not going to be the one running it because you're too young. At the time, I think he was 7. But I was like, we can do this together. So originally this channel was called DT's Poke Center, which was DJ and Troy. So me and my son, right? So if you look at like the first couple of shorts and maybe the first 3 videos from this channel, it was talking about my son and I's journey. And so we were going to go to shows, which we did, and we filmed only like 1 or 2 of them. Well, quickly, my son didn't want to do that anymore, right? So he's like, I don't want to do the YouTube thing. I was like, dude, we only did like 2 times, And I was so sad because as a kid, me and my father, we always collected sports cards. So like football, mostly a little bit of basketball, a little bit of baseball, and not much hockey. And I have those memories with my father, and it was like the greatest 5 years of my life. You know what I mean? I just love like Brett Favre, John L. I don't know if you watch football at all or into it, but it was so awesome. And so we would go to stores and collect football. So I know my son's not going to be into sports. I've already kind of figured that out. And honestly, I'm not as much as I used to. So I'm like, this could be that replacement for what my father and I had. So this is awesome. But he quit on me really soon. So I said, like, what do you want to do here, son? Like, I mean, he's only 8 did I say 8, 7, whatever it was, right? So I'm like, what do you want to do, man? Because I just started this channel. I named it after you and me. I got somebody to make the logo, DT's Poke Center. And I was hoping, we could continue to do this. He's like, I still like Pokemon, but not interested. Okay. So this is like only a few weeks into my channel. And I'm like, well, I got to do something because my other channel, DJ Mines, to be honest with you, crypto mining content's kind of dead. Crypto's okay, like Bitcoin and stuff, but the building of the machines, it's died out, unfortunately. So I'm like, well, this is like the perfect opportunity. We're in this huge bull run. I think there's a lot of potential for me to grow. And so then I start making content. Now, it wasn't a business at the time when I first made this channel. I started to see that there was a potential with this. So factoring in the fact that I'm retiring from my job, I need employment when I get out and I retire, right? I'm like, maybe I could do Pokemon, right? Because my daughter's still into it. My son's still into it. He just doesn't want to be on camera anymore, right? So I'm like, hey, maybe this could be a family business. This is kind of like what my mindset was at the time. We're opening a bunch of Prismatic. We're just having so much fun, this connection, And I'll be honest, we lost thousands and thousands of dollars opening Prismatic, which was a really bad choice, but it was fun, and the memories. And so what I'm hoping long-term is to land distro. Because right now, the only way I can get Pokemon, I always try to be transparent with everybody. It's probably scalpers. It could be botters. I don't know, right? It's Facebook Marketplace. It's in Discords. It's whatever, right? I have to get it the shitty way. It's not, I'm not going to Targets and Walmarts or anything, but it is what it is, right? I'm buying big collections. I'm buying things from 70 to 80%, trying to make if I can, 15%. And then what I want to do long-term, it's kind of like what PokeNE did. I want to land distribution ultimately. And if and when 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 3 years from now, I get distro, now I can finally give people fair prices, right? Because at the moment, it's literally impossible to give anybody a fair price. I try my best, right? I bought a pretty decent sized collection. I don't know if you saw that on my channel at all. It was like, you did see all that? So I did my best to give people an okay deal. Like it was nothing crazy, but ultimately that's what I would like to do. Not exactly like Danny Phantom, but I like that Danny Phantom gives new releases for MSRP. And the only way I could ever get to that point is to do what I'm doing now. And so I don't like doing it this way. I'll be honest. In a perfect world, I would buy all this stuff from distro. It'd be great. I give you guys MSRP prices, but I'm going to have to eat shit and do it this way for probably the next few years. So yes, ultimately, I would like this to become my job because I need some kind of income at that point, and I'll be retired anyways. And so it'd be really fun. I know that was a long answer.
I got it. Yeah. I mean, no, it all makes sense. It's a progress, right? And I guess the real quick one is I've kind of been with like friends and family and stuff. So I guess I want to take this chance to shill again.
Chill away.
Shrouded Fable is rated, man. I think they're not going to reprint it.
I'm going to grab one. Keep talking.
And I think it's gonna be something that is gonna be like Dragon Majesty, right? It's gonna come out of nowhere and just be boom, everybody's paying for it.
I would not be surprised if you were right. And very low print because nobody liked it.
Right. And I bought 3 cases this month of Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center cases because you get them for like less than $600 for a case. And I just think there's going to be a point where they're going to blast off. And I was just wondering what you think about Shrouded Fable.
So I agree with you that it will go up, right? I think ultimately all Pokemon will. I don't think it's a good set, but I do agree that like, yes, it will go up for sure. Like right now, dude, I can't sell these for like $75. I think I finally sold my first one for 70 and that took like months. You know what I mean? So I think it's definitely going to be an easy way to get $140 out of it, a 2X for sure. And I wouldn't be surprised if you get like a 3X out of it or something because nobody wants it. And like you said, there's not a lot of it. So I think Nostalgianomics just made a video on this and I reacted to it this morning. You probably didn't get to see it. I get it. But he mentioned that, right? Like the second block that nobody's thinking about, Stellar Crown and Shrouded Fable and all these. Everybody else knows the obvious stuff, which is SV 1 through 4. So everybody's looking for that. Like, I need more 151. I need more Paradox. I need, right? But nobody's really caring about that second block that is going to go out eventually. And right now it's super cheap, right? You can get certain sparks all day for like $65, $70, So I think you're onto something.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Well, thank you. I'm glad I won you over. Appreciate you, Jason. All right, we got another caller. Sealed, I'm not going to take your call unless you have a video cam, just for security reasons. I've explained that earlier. When I did this on Twitch years ago, somebody came in and said some super racist stuff, so you have to have a camera. Vivo TCG, where have I seen you?
Well, you saw me on one of my videos on somebody that scammed me.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is. I'm actually going through that on a much smaller scale right now.
Is it through online or was it like something in person?
No, it's through Shopify. Somebody's claiming they didn't get it, and it's like super scummy behavior. The first thing they said to me was, "Where my fucking shit?" in the email. No order number, no information, nothing. Not like, "Hi DJ, hey man, just noticed that UPS says it's delivered, but it actually didn't. Can we work with it?" Now you come to me in that angle, that's cool. Where's my fucking shit? And I say, "Hi, how are you? My name is DJ from DJ's Poke Center. Can you tell me your order number?" He gives me an order number. It's not even like the right digits. He gives me 5 digits. It starts with a 4. And all things for Shopify, at least for my store, start with a 1. So I was like, hey, that's not even a real order number. Kind of weird. Eventually, he gives me his name. I find it. I say, hey, UPS says it's there. I can help you tomorrow. But it'd be great if you could call your UPS because, it's in your state in Texas or wherever it was. And if they can't help you, please let me know. We can work out. Screw you. I'm going to charge you back, you scammer. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, what the heck? So waiting for that.
That's messed up. Yeah, what happened with me was this guy, he went on my site. I was doing rip and chips, and that's when he bought through me. But he bought through PayPal, and then he bought through the actual Wix website with a credit card. So PayPal I've never had a problem with, but be careful with PayPal because he did 2 chargebacks, and immediately PayPal was like, "Yo, your whole account is suspended." Like no ifs, ands, or buts. It was just 2 chargebacks. I lost one, and then I won one, and they still indefinitely suspended my PayPal business account.
That's wild.
And then so far, out of 3 of the 4, I've lost the chargebacks. And I know he got the stuff. And I emailed him too through my business website. Because I saw all these chargebacks just boom, 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 boom. Like,
yeah.
I was out shopping with my fiance and I just saw these and my heart dropped. I'm like, oh my God.
Sad
and
world we live in.
I immediately emailed him. I'm like, hey, like, Vivo, just, I'm just reaching out to you. Was there any problem with your order? Anything that I could help you with? Because it says it wasn't delivered. Like, do you want me to open a case with the postal service? No reply. And then he just makes like the next couple days, boom, 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 other chargebacks. So
PokeNE called in yesterday. I did a live stream and he gave me, was it yesterday or day before? I can't remember. And so he gave me advice on this. He's like, anything over $300, just pay up, do the signature. So I think it's really expensive to do signature. I don't know if it is for you, but for me on Pirate Ship, it's $5. So I'm like, but he's like, dude, just do it because it's going to help you a lot. You still could lose the case, but at least when they claim it's a false whatever, you can say, hey, here it is. They signed for it, and so I think I'm going to have to start doing that, which sucks.
I know because the same guy, he scammed Pokestalked, and then he scammed a few other people, other YouTubers. But the problem with mine was it was a bunch of little transactions. It was like $30, $50, $40. Like it was all under like $60, but it was multiple. But with Pokestalked, he had it signed up for a signature, but the only thing is I don't know if he won or lost that.
Ooh. Dang. Question. State of the market. What are you feeling on Pokemon, man?
Kind of, it was like maybe 2 or 3 callers ago. We were talking about someone. Right now, we're just in a waiting period because, I mean, it's so long from, I'm going to be honest, Phantasmal's kind of a shit set. Besides the Charizard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a small set. It's smaller than Obsidian, and nobody knows what to do. Nobody wants to go back because everything's falling. All the cards from the past are falling. So everyone's just in a waiting period. And I think Ascended Heroes is going to bring it up. And then Perfect Order, we don't know the cards or anything.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like some of the Pokemon that are in it, like the Mega Starmie, because I played the game and all that. But I think the market's definitely going to fall, like you said. It's going to be an up and down. But Ascended Heroes, when that first comes out, it's going to be a shit show. And nobody knows what they're going to do.
It's so weird because Mega Dream's still pretty popular. Prices have actually been going up on that a little bit. And then you got Ascended Heroes. So are people going to go to the Japanese? I don't know. At the same time, the new set, I forgot what it's called in Japanese.
Nihil Zero?
Yeah. Nihil Zero is coming out. So you got Mega Dream, you got Ascended Heroes, you got Nihil Zero or whatever. And then so like I don't know how much supply is gonna be out there for Ascended Heroes, right? I don't have distro, not gonna pretend I do. We're fighting over for the scraps on Ascended. And then, oh, by the way, now the English set is out. And like there's so many things going on. I don't know, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, and then with the release schedule that there's no ETBs on release, I mean, people are going to literally shit their pants. The pack price, just like PokeNE said, or, TRJ, like, everyone's going to shit themselves. Nobody is going to know what to do. Pack prices are going to be out of control. It's going to be bad. Like, that first whole month of Ascended Heroes just coming out, it's going to be horrible.
Somebody said I should accept crypto. So I do accept crypto through Shopify. Shopify offers crypto, but you have to do it on I don't know if you're familiar with crypto at all. You have to do it on the base network. A lot of people do that, actually.
I'm not too familiar with too much of crypto. I've had some, but nothing like Ledger or anything like that.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
So do you sell Pokemon? Like, I mean, they're just rip and chip or like?
No, so I have my own site. I just do Japanese right now.
Cool.
I have my own site. The thing is that I want to do mainly just sealed. But when I first started this, because I've streamed before, I had experience streaming. I was like, hey, like let me boost my sales, kind of get some cash flow going by doing rip and ships, and I built a community off that.
Congrats.
But the thing is that not as many people buy from me sealed than they do the rip and ships now. So I asked Brian the other day, how can I transition my sales, not so much rip and ship, even though like I'm still gonna do it, but more so over sealed. And he just said, I mean, you have to accept the fact that it's two different customer base.
Yeah.
So
I can see that. I mean,
so I've really
you're
been
still making
trying
videos, right? Let me see.
Yeah.
Still being
So
consistent?
I've really been trying to consistently bring out those videos and advertise more so on YouTube, because I was doing a lot more short form content.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to get more serious into the long form.
Let's see your last video 3 days ago. Okay. Hey, that's some good views too, man. That's some good views.
And I literally just came to my garage to do another video, but then I saw you were on and I was like, well, might as well pull up real quick, make my video after.
Thank you. Dude, the power of YouTube is crazy, man. The power of YouTube. Like there was a guy that called in earlier. What was his name? Travman TV. He has like 1.1.
Oh yeah. I know Trav.
300,000 in sales off of 1,000 subs. Like you don't even need to be this huge YouTuber or anything. The power of YouTube is strong.
You know what's funny is Trav, he's about like 30 minutes away from me. He's not too far.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. We're both from SoCal.
Oh, a lot of people from Cali, huh?
There's so many people out here. Nobody else come out here, please.
I would never go there, dude. The taxes are insane.
It's horrible. Nobody else come out here. We already have too many people. Don't do it.
I've watched some millionaires, and I think they say they pay like 50% of their wages to California.
This
like crazy.
I'm not going to try and get political, but this state is upside down. That's all I'm going to say.
Fair enough.
Upside down.
So what's Pokemon like over there in Cali for you?
Dude, it's huge. It's there's shows everywhere every weekend. I'm going to a show tomorrow because I kind of got wiped out. I don't have too much stuff on me, and I'm not gonna put in an order to Japan and then wait and sit with my hands on my butt and just wait around. I gotta go get some stuff. So but yeah, I mean the market out here it's booming. I mean, card shops are always busy. There's always like a few shows every weekend. It's just depending on which one you want to go to. I mean, it's crazy out here. The Facebook Marketplace is booming. And then I also talked about this in another video, but it's also scary owning a brick and mortar out here. Like I know like personally 6 or 7 shops that I've been to that have gotten robbed in the past 2 months.
Dude, that's sad, man. And so like I watch Rudy. I don't know if you watch Rudy at all, Alpha Investments. And he always says like, if you own a store, he has like a video about owning a store. And he says like every day, every night, everything over $100, you have to take and put in the back of your vault. And I'd be looking at people's stores and I'm like, man, that's a lot of work every day. I can't imagine people doing that every day like you should. And he's like, get these huge safes. I forgot what he called them. There's a specific brand. They're like concrete into the ground and anchored. And I just couldn't imagine taking all your stuff off every day. That's so sad how people steal. Dude,
there's a shop down the street from me where they came in through the freaking roof. Like, cause there's like cage, like the shop has cage doors in the front and the back. And you could see on the video where they just break in through the roof. They cut open a hole in the roof. And they stole like 50 grand worth of stuff. Just at one shop.
What? You want to be in my thumbnail?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Smile or
can I take the earbuds off real quick?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna look. Yeah, let me smile. Boom. It'll do better than these ones always do better because people are like, oh, I want to click into that more. That looks more interesting than what I had before.
There we go. I did have one more question for you.
Yeah, bro.
Because I've been looking to getting into English. Like I said, I've done only Japanese, Chinese, Korean. Because when I first started my site with Wix, they wanted to argue, if I was a legitimate business because Pokemon copyrighted, blah blah blah. Do you think that switching from Japanese to English, well, not switching, but doing both, would that set their alarms off and I would have to re-verify?
Man, I'm not an expert at all, but you are gonna have to prove it again. So I talked to PokeNE about that, and every so often you do have to prove. I don't know if that's once a year, I don't know if that's twice a year. So I don't know what the Wix process is. I know Shopify was kind of easy, to be honest. I was frightened, man, because I bought a lot of collections. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, how do I prove that? Like, get an invoice? Like, it's tough. So for Shopify, though, thankfully, at the time I had like 40 items on my store, and I was panicking, bro. Like, how do I even prove a collection? Da, da, da. They only took like 4 items, and as soon as I proved those, they were like, "Oh, you're good." So that's only for Shopify, though. I can't speak for Wix, but that's how it was for me.
Wix wanted like a written statement from my supplier. So I asked my Japanese guy, I'm like, "Hey, I really need this." So I chat GPT like kind of like a form for him to fill out, and then I was like, "Just fill this out for me real quick." And he sent it back. Luckily, very very nice of them.
That's nice.
And I gave it to Wix, and I was good. But that's the thing, is that I don't know how to do that with English. So
English
obviously without a distro
is so hard. Like, how do you plan on getting inventory, bro? It's so hard getting inventory, man.
Yeah, it would just be collections. That's what I will say, is that out here in California, people are always looking to sell. One, because this state is so, like I said, ass backwards. People need money. Some people sell at desperate prices. And two, there's so many damn people that do Pokemon out here. You could easily find it.
Well, that's good, because where I live, it's hard, man. People are like, I get most of my collections, honestly, through emails and Instagram because of my YouTube channel. So I say in videos, hey, I pay 70 to 80%, 85 if it's like Evolving Skies level. It's got to be like really good for 85. I pay 1 business day, sometimes 2 business days if it's like 10K plus. I mean, it's kind of hard to get wire transfer every day for people because I buy a lot of collections. I tell people that on my channel, and it's worked phenomenal for me, man. Like, people hit me up all the time. No problem. Like, I have one coming in tomorrow, like collection in the mail, and I have like another one next week. And so people are pretty cool. They'll send it to you if they trust you, right? Like, if you've built that rapport with people, they'll send you the collection through the mail, and then you pay them the next day. That's been really good for me. So that's cool that you don't have to do that in your local area, that you can just go buy it.
Yeah. The only risk is getting robbed, I guess.
Oh, yeah, shanked, stabbed.
Yeah.
That would be sad.
When you're dealing with big numbers, I mean, there's always
police
crazy
station,
people.
Right?
Yeah, always meet at a police station, highly populated area.
Absolutely. All right, you got anything else for us, bro? Thank you for calling in.
No, that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna go make my video. I appreciate you for taking my call, though.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for calling in. Take care, dude.
See ya.
All right, y'all. Oh, Q's gone now. What the heck? Y'all letting me down. Let's go. Get your butts in here. The link is at the top right there. I'm changing our thumbnail so it looks more appealing. People like, and I'm kind of the same way too. Let me know if you guys are more interested on clicking on a video when it's like humans. You know what I mean? Does anybody ever get that? Like, it's just much more interesting to click on when you see 2 people talking. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to change up the thumbnail here, which I think will be very good. I have always seen an increase in viewership just because people see 2 people talking or 3 people chatting. Like, it's just the human nature of it. You know, it's real conversation. That's why I like shows like this. I don't know if you guys do. Maybe you do. Maybe sympathy. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you, Vivo. Is it Vivo? Yeah, right on, dude. Thanks for coming in. I like the real conversations, you know, and you never know who's going to call. I've had people call in New Zealand. Surprised none of the Australians is it Vivo? Vivo? I would read that as Vivo. I like the real conversations. They're always exciting. It's always nice to have a real conversation. So I need y'all to call in. Tell me about your market. Tell me about Pokemon. Tell me what is your viewpoint. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I always want somebody to call in. It's all about MSRP gang, but I never get people to call in from MSRP gang, unfortunately. Pokemon call-in show. Boom. Conversations are best. Absolutely. And I think too, it depends on the age of your audience, right? So I've checked the analytics for my audience, and they're generally 25 to 45. There are some people who are older. Shout out to the people who are older as well. But generally it's, not young adults. I guess that's what I'm saying. So I think, and I could be wrong in thinking this, but from my experience, older people ain't really trying to hear all that bullshit. That's just what I vibe on. And I kind of like that too. Like if somebody has too many like flashy boom, boom, booms and like sound effects, and like, I think that's cool. I think that's cool for like, the youth, like the low attention span people. But I think as you get older, naturally, right, you kind of get out of that, and you just kind of want to hear real conversations. Let's be real. We're all 30 plus. Hey, according to my analytics, though, the second place is 25 to 35, which is really interesting. Really, I never thought. You're 29? Huh. Oh, man. You got one good year left, buddy. One good year. I'm still pretty healthy for my age, but I was a freaking animal, bro, until like 30, 31. I started slowing down, like physically, I guess you'd say. Every year was like 5% slower, or like, and now I'm 36. I'm like, oh man, my body be aching, bro. To be fair, it's also my profession, which I don't like to say on the internet, but it's also my profession. I do a lot of physical things as well. Same, even with 11 videos. What is it? I'm sorry, I might have missed that. I need y'all to call in, man. This ain't the DJ show. This the world show. Get your butts in here. So, things that I'll talk about the store while we're waiting for people to call in. Just turned 36. Yo, congrats, dude. And I understand Chandler's line in Friends. I want to sit in a comfortable chair and watch television and go to bed. I never was into Friends. Like, I was so young, which is interesting because you're the same age as me. I was so young when Friends was like on the TV that it wasn't like super interesting for me. It wasn't. They were like grown adults, and I was like 12. So for me, it was kind of, I don't know. Jason, what up? What's going on?
Hey, I saw that we needed to have some people call in, but I have a question I'd like your opinion on, man.
Yeah, right on.
Like what advice, right, would you give to somebody? Because, I'm probably see by a little grays here. I'm old, right? Like, what would you give to advice to somebody that has, one or two Pokemon items kicking around? And they're very business minded. In fact, probably overly, more than even loving TCGs, right? I love business, like the idea of selling, but what advice do you give to people? Because I bet you have more than one follower by now that's kind of in a analysis paralysis, right? You're thinking, I need the perfect setup for this. I need to have all these different supplies and these things, and I'm not sure if I need to start a story. You see where I'm going with this, sir? Like,
are you trying to sell? You trying to get rid of stuff?
Absolutely. Like, I really want to open it. I have a stupid amount of stuff, and it's not, I don't like to collect and stuff. I have my own stuff, but I'd like to start like you have, like to start a similar kind of business.
Right.
And it's one of those where I keep thinking, well, let's get this in line first, and hey, maybe I don't have all the right envelopes. That's my excuse this week, and Makes sense, or am I just?
It does. No, 100%. So the way I'm doing it is really through YouTube. So if you're wanting to do Shopify or Wix, I'm sorry if my light keeps flickering. If you're trying to do Shopify or Wix, which is like the best gains because it's the lowest fees, the only way to get traffic to your store is through YouTube. So you would have to continuously make content on YouTube. And if that's something you're willing to do long term, that would work. Otherwise, you're going to have to like list on eBay or TCG, which the fees are crazy. I think it's on eBay like 13%, and that's if you get market. So
and that's something I was kind of analyzing, and I realized the fees, right? But then I started thinking about the fact that imagine never having to worry about collecting sales tax. Imagine never having to worry about Nexus, right? It's because they take care of all that. They never having to deal with any details other than collect your money and ship the orders on time. Like that. Do you think it's that much more advantageous to have a website or to use these other sites, if that makes sense?
I think doing your own thing and making a YouTube channel dedicating to it with your own store is definitely the best way. However, again, you have to make a good YouTube channel to do that. So if you're trying to maximize like gains, you're gonna have to sell each one individually. Which does sound like you want to do is like maximize. You have to put all the time in and stuff. But like, if you could dedicate yourself to YouTube and get a following, it'll be easy. But you have to dedicate to YouTube.
I mean, I'm obviously a pretty handsome dude. So
there you go. Is that blue eyes? Yeah.
But no, that. No. So that makes sense. I was just kind of being my analytical brain. I was just thinking about all the advantages of having. It's almost like hiring an accountant and everything else, right? In a way, like to have eBay and YouTube keep track, not YouTube, TCG Player, to keep track of all your sales, everything, all the tax sent out, all the stuff, and you have nothing to worry about other than fulfill orders.
Right.
You think that's possibly worth like the hit on margin, or do you think it's still way more advantageous to have your own YouTube following and website?
I definitely think it's always advantageous to have YouTube. Always, man. Like, I mean, again, I'm new, so like I really don't know what I'm talking about. This is just my opinion. I just really go off of like what Pokey and E and them say. Like, okay, if I was in that situation, which I was in that situation, I felt like it was worth it for me, yes, to like stick to content 100%, because what you can build off of content is far more than just like the sales of it. Like you can connect with other people. Like I connect with people that I never would be able to, like Team Rocket Joey and Pokey and E, and I've talked to Kira, and like I would never have that if I just had an eBay store, and I would never have that if I just had a TCG. You know what I'm saying? But you can get, I don't want to say power, but like YouTube comes with like, what's the word? Not famous, but like, I can't think of the word. Something like that. Like it comes with so many connections, and like you build your own brand. You know what I'm saying? It's very different, and there's a lot of benefits to it. 100%. So TCG, I don't know. Like for me, it wasn't good because but it was more than that for me. I also wanted to build a channel. It wasn't just like make a bunch of money for me. But if your only goal is to make a bunch of money, maybe it's better for you.
All right, that's fair. That makes sense.
And then also, like, how do you replenish that? Like, let's just pretend you sell it all. But if I have a channel, like I said, now I say in my video, hey guys, I am looking to buy more, depending what you have, 70 to 80%. I do pay 85% for like the really good stuff, like Evolving Skies level and stuff like that. And then that goes out to 1,000 people. So then out of those 1,000 people that watch that video, maybe 2 or 3 of them hit you up and they're like, hey, I'm trying to get rid of all these sealed cases of Paradox Rift and all this stuff, So it comes back. I sell it and then more comes back. But like, if you only do it the way you're doing it, I mean, I don't know your situation, but I'm not sure how it would come back.
Yeah, no, that's that. Well, yeah, that's true. I guess you wouldn't be able to reach out to people like that.
Yeah.
Have some sort of supplier thing. Yeah.
So best case scenario, we'll say out of 100% market, right? Let's just pretend in a perfect world you got market. I can't ever get market, but if you can, that's awesome. Okay. eBay takes away 13% of it or whatever. So now you're at what, like 77%? Or is it? No, I'm sorry, 87. You're at 87%. A lot of people will buy the whole thing. It doesn't have to be me, but there's people like me that will buy it for 7% less and you don't have to do any of the work. That's always an option. I know Nostalgianomics, which I haven't tried, it has some other consignment thing. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's always an option. There's definitely different options. Just depends how much work you want. Is that 7 to 10% worth it for you? But it could be worth it for you if you want to build a brand. If you want Jason Benson, or I'm sorry for butchering your name, but like your YouTube channel and like become the next Rudy, or like maybe not success wise, but like the person who just talks every day. There's a lot of people who just talk every day. That's all they do. There's nothing fancy. Still to this day, Alpha Investment just uses his phone, still 10 years later. So there's going to be an audience for you, man. There's going to be tons of people who just want to watch Jason's advice and Jason's like what you're going through. And eventually I think you can make it work, bro. I would do content personally. I think content's like the most powerful thing in the world.
Kind of steering that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry for calling in again. I just wanted to.
No, I appreciate you calling in, man.
Peace there. Thank you.
Yeah, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. All right, we got another caller, L&J Collectibles. What's up, dude?
Oh, wow. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Nice guitars, man.
Yeah,
cool
thanks.
Painting.
Yeah, it's cool talking to you.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been watching you for a bit. I'm going off of my YouTube channel too, so
right
it's
on.
Cool watching you, and I'm kind of like aspiring to get to a stage where I can get to your level.
I'm getting there. I'm a nobody, bro. I'm a nobody.
Yeah, you're not Pokey and E yet, but you're getting there. And Pokey and E is shouting you out. So
shout out to Pokey and E, man.
Yeah. It's cool that you're interacting with all the Pokemon streamers too. So
trying to.
Yeah. And so I figured I'd reach out and call in, say what's up, to chat and ask you a question.
Ooh, what's your question? What do you got for me?
How did you get so good at like talking to the camera? Because I got to get good by just talking to the camera, and I suck at it.
Ooh, that's a great question. I can show you. So this isn't my first YouTube channel. So let me just show you. I was terrible too, bro. Like not good at all. Where is it? Let's see. YouTube. There we go. Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. So this was the first YouTube channel I ever did many, many years ago. How many years ago was this? I don't have posted on this in so long, dude. I don't know. 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Like, let's see. Yeah. 10 years ago. Like, look at this terrible thumbnail. Like just awful. Terrible mic. Look at this.
Detected.
Hey,
what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ back with
StarCraft.
Can you hear this?
I'm here to just
I can hear it. StarCraft.
The current state of StarCraft. It's really hard to get a seat, even if you go there on time.
Garbage, man. Didn't even have a webcam. Just didn't know what to do. Terrible stuff, man. Just and then look at this. Look at this quality, man. Garbage.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Excuse the hotel right now.
To be fair, it was 10 years ago, so technology wasn't as good as it is now. I mean, terrible.
I'm in the hotel for a week. Definitely has it, man.
Yeah, then you went to the
just kept doing
crypto,
it.
Right?
Oh no, crypto was like 2 YouTubes after that one, after this one. Yeah. And so anyways, then I built that to this one used to eventually got a lot of views, so like 335,000, 120K, 113K, 99K, 98K, 90,000, 76, 50K. Yes, I used to average like 40,000 a video, right? Eventually, it took a long time. So my point is, I started terrible, just like everybody else, bro. Like terrible, just like everybody else did. And I would just say, just keep making content, man. And you just get a little bit better. You know what I mean? A little bit, like 0.1% better. And then you get 0.1, and then the weeks go on, and then you start to get real good. And so then when I come to this channel, it seems like, oh, he knows what he's doing. It's just because I've been doing it so long. And I also used to be a Twitch streamer like 6 days a week, and I don't think you should do that, for the record. But the more you do it, bro, the better you'll get.
Yeah. Do you go off of like Cliff Notes? Like, I'm just trying to get like a foundation, or you just go at the camera, just talk to the camera?
So yeah, these days I just talk to the camera. So like I'll sit around, dude. I don't plan anything. I don't do anything. Like I'll just sit there and go, oh, I should make a video. And then I think real quick and I go, Journey Together is undervalued, or I'm just making up things. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's talk about that real quick. And I just do it. I don't like think about it. I don't talk. Now when I started, I would have like a piece of paper, or some people use their phone in the modern age, but I would just put topics that I wanted to hit because I didn't really know how to make a video, but it was never like full on, typing out the entire video. I have friends that do that have like a couple 100,000 subs. I could never do that. It's too much work. I'm not gonna do that. But they have like this like screen, like how like politicians talk, and it reads, and they literally click through, but you don't see their hand under the desk, and they read every word. I don't go to that level. I think that's crazy. But yeah, I would probably at least get some notes if that's like hard for you to talk about certain topics or remember what you wanted to talk about. Just put on like right next to your camera so it doesn't look like you're looking down.
I'm doing the daily rip thing. I'm doing this thing called Guess This Card, and where I like have the people guess the card, and I show like a snippet of the last card. And
is that shorts? Sounds like shorts.
Yeah, shorts. I do shorts like right now, so because it eliminates the process of like talking to the camera and being comfortable with the camera. You just rip it, and then like you edit on top of it. I'm trying to be a little bit more interactive. But other than that, I'm gonna get away from that because maybe the stream doesn't want to hear much about that.
But fine. So shorts is like everybody I've seen, not everybody, but most people I've seen, they start off on shorts because it's like a dopamine hit. You get like 1,000 views, 2,000. It's really easy to get views on shorts, but they'll never translate. You know what I mean? Like you won't really build a brand. Like I see so many people at even the local shows I go to that vend, and they have like 50,000, 60,000 subs. But when they go live on YouTube, they get 4 viewers. You know what I mean? Because there's 2 different algorithms actually on YouTube. So you have your shorts and you have long form content. All the money, all the opportunity, sponsor, partnerships is always going to be in the long form. Shorts, again, a completely disconnected algorithm. Nobody will really, it'll never really fruit anything. You'll never get the money. You'll never get the notoriety. You'll never get connections. It's cool because you get your 33 cents off of, a couple thousand views, but nothing will come from it long term for most people. And it also sounds super expensive opening packs every day.
Yeah,
I don't know what your goals are, but
yeah, I'm doing that anyway. I do it with my son. Like you were in you were talking about the hotel room, with your kids and with Nostalgianomics and ripping it in that manner. That must have been a lot of money, which you said it was a lot of money. My aspect, I am opening it. I do play the game. I do play the TCG, so it's not so expensive. I'm just doing it while I'm playing the TCG, while collecting, while master setting, all that stuff. So it's hitting like 3 birds with one stone, where I get to master my sets, get to collect with my son, and also get to play the game. So it's not cool. And also do content. So I guess 4. So it's been a lot of fun in general because it's just generally a lot of fun. But I want to ask you, what do you think about Ascended Heroes?
Oh, I'm excited, man. So I've opened up probably 4 booster boxes of Mega Dream. Awesome. I like it. I mean, it's not my favorite Pokemon. Like Gengar's not my favorite. I don't even like that Gengar. I think the older Gengars are way better than this one. I think the Dragonite's pretty awesome. The Pikachu's pretty awesome. There's definitely cards I like about it, and it's a really big set. So I'm super excited for it, especially coming off of Phantasmal Flames being so small. I mean, it pretty much master set that in like a day and a half with like a couple booster boxes. You know what I mean? Oh, somebody said I need to reposition my mic. I don't know. Do I sound weird? I don't know. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, man. What about you?
Yeah, I'm like super excited. My favorite card of the set that I'm seeing right now is a Halucha. That Halucha is sick.
Oh,
I don't know if
Halucha's
you've
cool.
seen it, but that particular card is sick. So that's my chase from the set. I also don't like the Gengar so much and the other cards, but I like the set. It's just gonna be super hard to get on the 30th.
Oh, dude, impossible. Impossible. I talk to a lot of people and I watch all the other content creators that I don't talk to, and all of them are saying like they're not getting much. I think Nostalgianomics, he was just talking about that yesterday and maybe even today. And he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, how am I going to get these packs? Like, the demand is so strong. He's talking about he's probably going to have to pay market just to keep it on his rip and chip so people don't forget about him, to stay relevant. He might even have to pay like 95% or something and then make no money. And I'm like, dang, dude, like, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough to get, man.
Yeah, I'm seeing the chat. They're saying my mic. So like I do have a noise gate. Probably have to raise it or something.
I don't know. It sounds fine to me.
Yeah, I and that dropped yesterday. Or today, was it in the morning?
Yeah, I guess it was like 3 a.m. when everybody's sleeping.
That target drop this morning was crazy for the collection. And also yesterday I was doing some edits and I missed a drop from Pokemon Center for perfect perfect order.
Yeah,
I missed the drop. I was like, what? It ran the most random drop I've ever seen ever, but I wasn't on top of it because they didn't do anything for like 2 weeks. Pokemon Center didn't do anything for like any drops for like a half, 2 weeks. So it was crazy. All of a sudden, they just dropped the next set that just got announced the day before. It was just like announcement that the next day they dropped it. And I saw your shirt too. You're announcing it. Were you able to get some perfect order?
Yeah. So I got 1 ETB, I think. Or did it come in 2s? I don't think I managed to get both. I think you could get 2 ETBs, 1 booster box, and maybe 2 bundles. I got 1 of each. I know that for sure. But it took me so long, dude. Like I was at work. So on Chrome, it gave me error 17, 15, whatever it is. And then I was like freaking out. So then I did Microsoft Edge. So hopefully that gives you like kind of a new IP. Not really, but kind of. And so then that one almost went through, failed, but I still had it on my phone. I did get through on my phone, but it took so long, man. It took like 3 hours almost. Like it was crazy, man. It was bad. Almost all my friends striked out.
I'm happy you got it though. At least you're gonna have some to sell in your store. At least
1,
maybe or to have it for you.
I probably would keep it. I like to keep Pokemon Centers like for display.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep I did get a Send of Heroes, so I'm gonna keep those for one of them. I'm gonna open up, and then the other one I'm gonna keep for display. Or maybe
that's nice.
Maybe 2 years or 3 years, but
so a guy that sells to me, he is willing to sell me a little bit of Ascended Heroes. But it's not gonna be much. I think it's like 3 of the Charmander or something, maybe 4. I don't know. But he wants 90%. But I said, you know what? I'll pay it. I don't care because it's gonna be so hyped and so crazy. I just want to throw it on the site for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay it. Whatever. I'll just get a couple and then say I did it. Because otherwise, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't know.
What I'm gonna do on January 30th, I'm gonna be driving around and trying to see if I can get like. My goal is to get 20 packs overall, but that's going to be rough with the 2-pack and 3-pack blisters. That'd
be cool.
Super rough.
That's a weekday, 20, right?
It's Friday. It's going to drop on a Friday.
I'll be at work. I'll try to call in sick.
Yeah, I don't work on Fridays. Thank God, I have it off. So, but yeah, it's going to suck anyway. Even if you have it off, you drive around. You're going to be lucky if you can get like 5.
Yeah,
overall packs.
I had off for Phantasmal, and I waited only like 2 or 3 hours before for GameStop, and then it was 2 limit. So then I got 1, and then I was gonna get the second one, but I was talking to the person behind me in line, and she was really cool. So I was like, you know what? It was like my 2 were the last ones. So I was like, I got you, and I just gave it to her, and she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, who cares, man? Like I'll get more of them. I don't care. And then I got a couple packs from Target. I drove around everywhere just like everybody else. It was fun. It was fun though. I like the first launch. I know a lot of people say like wait 6 months, a year, 2 years. That's cool. I respect that. For me though, I love it, man, when it's like brand new and everybody's talking about it. I love being part of like the hype, it's really exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went around Phantasmal Flames and I was surprised that there was actually product at Best Buys. They had a whole bin of like sleeves, like
That's
in
nice.
each one I went to. So I was like, oh, okay, this is a thing. I don't have to stress so much. Maybe Ascended Heroes. You go around a lot of places, you're gonna get lucky. You're generally gonna get lucky because it's low allocation everywhere,
Yeah.
but it's more mouths to feed. Like what's his name said? Who said that? More mouths to feed in a recent video.
Not
Oh,
sure.
Phantom, Danny Phantom.
Okay.
Danny Phantom was recently talking about there are more mouths to feed, and there's going to be more places selling it. Lowe's and all these places are going to sell it. So there's going to be less product allocation per location, but there's going to be more people selling it. So you might get lucky, and the overall quantity is going to go up, but you might have to go to a couple places to get it, which is it's okay if that's the case, but
yeah. So I think since the set is so big, there's so many SIRs, there's so many difficult. It's like imagine Prismatic, right? If you get 20 packs of Prismatic, well, that means nothing. Like I think that's gonna be the same situation. So I think people like me, maybe even you, will get 5, 10. Hey, maybe you're better than me. You get 20 packs. We're gonna open it. We're gonna get nothing, and you're like, okay, well, that was it. That was our chance. Because it's so difficult to get the card you actually want. So even when we open it, now what do? Like, that's it. Okay.
I posted on my channel and guess this card.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah. So it's going to be rough, man. I think it's going to be rough. It's really difficult. And then most people think it's going to be like $20 a pack. I have no idea what the future is going to be, but I would not be surprised if it's like $15, $20 a pack, at least until the ETBs and all that stuff come out. I don't know. It's going to be crazy.
And were you able to get the Target collection box? The new anniversary box that came out this morning for Target? Were you able to get them?
No, nope, no. Like I said, I got the guy that lives pretty close to me that sells it to me anyways. He's going to sell me 3 Charmanders at a pity for 90%. But he knows, like, hey, bro, I'm sorry, I can't give you a deal on this, man. Like, I'm not going to be able to get these again kind of deal. I could probably get 120% of market. I'm like, okay, well, I get it. I can't be mad at that. Like, get your money. I get it.
When you say the Charmander, is that the set, the anniversary set?
No, like it's not the anniversary. It's like it's like a sticker collection. So like if you've seen the Prismatic ones with like Leafeon on it or Glaceon, it's just got like 3 packs with like a sticker. I don't remember if that's the 2 or the 3 pack, but there's like a 2 and a 3 pack.
Yeah, that's going to come out. That one's the one that's going to come out the 30th.
Yeah, so I don't foresee me getting much, man. I don't know. I personally think it's just going to shoot up and everybody's going to be begging for it. And I don't think people are going to sell it to me because they already know, right? Like I have to get it to a price to where I can sell it to people. So they're not going to want to sell it to me, which I understand. I'm not mad about.
If you can pick it up.
So hopefully Japanese does well for me, Yeah,
I saw you post it again. You got another order, right?
Dude, it was supposed to come in Wednesday. My Mega Dream. I bought another case. It's supposed to be here Wednesday. UPS is like, it'll be here. And then obviously Wednesday came, and then yesterday came, and then it was like, oh, rescheduled for today. I waited all day, and then it's like, nope, still in Kentucky. I'm like, what is going on? Like, where is my stuff? And so now, of course, I get another email. Oh, it's coming tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if it comes tomorrow.
Are you selling them for 120 still?
No. I don't even know what market is, man.
They're selling it to you better.
So they were when I first bought it. Yeah, so I bought it like a week and a half ago, and it was a better price. So market's 98. I don't know. Or no, sorry, 99.9 or 99.39. I don't know, like 95. Like nothing crazy, but a little. It's the best I could do. I don't know. So
I see 904 Pokey's in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to 904, man.
Yeah, he's doing good. Congrats to 904. I saw some posts.
Yeah,
he's picking it up on the YouTube. I've been seeing him post.
Yeah, bro.
Should pass by his channels.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You got anything else for us?
No. I just wanted to say hi and appreciate the time, man. Yeah,
Thank you.
Stay
consistent.
Nice
do
you.
long form. Still do your short if you want, but do long form, bro.
I just got off doing a live just recently, and that's why I saw you doing a live, and I'm like, oh, let me just pass by and say. So I'm trying to do lives and then possibly convert that into long form. But it's
now, is it live vertical or live like this, like horizontal?
Horizontal. Not. I'm not doing vertical yet. That's not good.
I would recommend focus on videos instead of live. How many subs do you have?
180 now. Hopefully.
Okay. So what YouTube does for live streams, not vertical, I can't speak on vertical, but like this one, live streams, it only sends to your 180 subs. It's not recommending you to like new people. So like my old channel, I had 15,000, the one before this or whatever. So 15,000 people potentially would see that I'm live, but it's not all of YouTube. So I would recommend, you do what you want, but I would recommend like focus on videos, man. Focus on the video. And then when you get more and more subs, now it gets pushed out to more people, but it doesn't really promote you. Kind of like Twitch in a way.
Yeah. I'm going off of your book where you're like, just talk to the camera in the short, or like say some random stuff, and you're like, oh, go check out my store or whatever. Like, go check out my live tonight at 9 or whatever. Just to start getting my, my reps in, so I can get more videos out and trying to get more comfortable. Get to your level, brother.
Oh,
I'm
nothing.
You and Pokey and E are very comfortable on the camera to talk. I suck. I'm talking to you, and I'm good with interaction because I have like 10 years of customer service. But when it comes to looking at the camera and being like this, it sucks. I suck.
You'll get better every day.
Hey, buddy. We appreciate you, and good luck with everything. Good luck with the store, and hopefully you keep on growing. Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you, bro. Later. Make sure y'all subscribe to L&J Collectibles. All right. Anybody want to call in? It's Friday night. What are y'all doing? Are y'all alive? Type 22 in the chat if you're alive. Ask me some questions. How about that? Ask me some questions. I'm going to answer some questions. What you guys got for me? Keep in mind, I am not an expert in anything. I know absolutely nothing. I'm a noob and I'm an idiot. That's all I know. But you can still ask me for funsies. That's the disclaimer when asking me. Yeah, so somebody asked about the collection earlier. Yeah, so I should have a collection coming tomorrow. Do you guys want to know some of the things in it? It's not a huge collection, but it's a good quality collection. If you want to know, type in 33. I can give you a sneak peek. I'm not going to show it because I need to make sure it's legit. That's how I do things. If you guys didn't know that, how I do it is you send me your collection. I feel like I've earned that. I've built enough rapport and integrity on YouTube. So people send me their collection and then I pay them generally next business day. Sometimes I do take 2 days. If it's a big collection, bro, like I don't always have $10,000 or $20,000. I'm going to be honest with you. So sometimes it takes me one extra day to like move the funds. Full disclosure there. It does look like somebody called in, but let me tell you guys some of the collection. Looks like some people are interested. Where is it? I'm sorry. I have so many people hit me up for these collections now. Hard to find them all. One moment. I will tell you. Okay. So this collection that should come in, keep in mind, should. So it has Lost Origin booster box, Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance. These are all booster boxes. Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Stellar Crown, Battle Styles, Surging Sparks. It is one for each of those. We got Fusion Strike Build and Battle Stadium, Lost Origin Build and Battle Stadium, 1 3-pack of Crown Zenith. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Set of 3 3-packs of Crown Zenith, Lost Origin, ETB, Paldea Ball Build and Battle, Scarlet and Violet Base Build and Battle, 9 packs of Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars 3-pack. Looks like it's a set of 3. And Fusion Strike packs. A couple other little things. So that's the set. It's not a huge collection, but it's good quality. So, yep. I will get you in just a moment, Mr. Brian. I see you. Thank you for calling in. Let me just read a couple questions because I did ask them to give me questions. DJ, you're off to an amazing start. I have a shit ton of sleeve packs and would like to consolidate my collection into booster boxes. What's the best way to get it done? So I will say I don't really like buying packs. I'll be honest with you. It is good that you said they're sleeved. I just don't trust packs, man. Like, I really don't trust packs. It has to be from like a legitimate source. So for me, I really stay away from those because people could weigh them. Now, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's like the older sets or anything. But you can almost guarantee you're not going to get a God pack, right? So like, people can't tell you, hey, I'm getting, well, to my knowledge anyways, they can't say, hey, I'm getting an Umbreon. It's not like that precise, but it's at least precise enough to where they'll weigh it and they'll know, is it a God pack or not? And so I think more often than not, I don't like buying loose packs simply because they've more than likely been weighed. And I can almost guarantee that I'm not going to get my audience a God pack. And so like, that's not cool with me. But it is sleeved in your situation, which is nice. Now, so that does add in some reassurance to me. I'll show you what I like to do. And again, everybody's situation is different. I buy cases. I buy sealed cases of sleeved. Now this one's opened. Obviously, right? Because I've sold some of these, but this is like Journey Together. That's how I know that I'm getting them safe for my audience. That's what I do, is I buy by the case. So what is it, like 144? That's what I do. So when I got my Black Bolt, I bought, don't quote me, like 3 or 4 sealed cases. Same with Journey Together. That's what I do. So that way, when I'm selling it to you, I feel safe. You know what I mean? And, but buying loose packs, not cases, everybody's different. I'm just saying I get worried. I get scared personally. Okay, so a couple more questions. I'll get to you, Brian. Let's see. Do you have a price charting link to everything you have? Wondering what everyone uses for collection inventory. I don't, bro, because I turn and burn a lot, man. So, I'm not a super greedy person, or I shouldn't say that. I try not to be super greedy. I get a collection and I market a little bit as best as I can based on what I pay. So if you give me a collection for 70%, which is near impossible to find, to be honest with you, most people are not trying to hook you up. I get that. I respect that. If I were to get something for 70%, I could probably list everything at like 88 to 90%, give people a killer deal. What realistically happens is most people sell to you. We settle around 75. In some collections, I do have to pay 80%. When I have to pay 80%, there's really no deal to give because you got to factor in Shopify steals 2.9% plus 30 cents. Let's call it 3%, which isn't much. But then my state takes 6% of my earnings. So combined 6 and 9, we'll call it 10%, right? So 10% of whatever I make is already stolen from me. That's not even profits. That doesn't include shipping and bubble wrap, right? My point is, I will price it based off of what percentage that someone sells it to me. Does that make sense? So like the most recent collection that I did for all of you, I think we priced extremely fair. The Brilliant Stars, we sold those like $50 under market, and then it went to a new all-time high. So not only for those Brilliant Stars was I able to give you guys a $50 discount, it also appreciated in value like an additional $70, right? Now that's just luck. Not everything goes to all-time highs right after you buy it. Right, fair enough. But there was a lot of like other items that we were able to discount heavily from market. Some things were 10% off market, which is a big deal, but that's also because I got it for 75%. So it just depends, man. The quality, I always say I pay 70 to 80%. If it's not good stuff, if it's really slow moving stuff, if you give me Shrouded Fable, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's going to sit on the store for 4 months. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pay you a lot of money for that. If you give me a bunch of Twilight Masquerade, Surging Sparks, White Flare, these things don't move quickly. You know what I'm saying? So I would not be able to go over 70% for that. However, if you have a bunch of Destined Rivals, if you have Sword and Shield, if you throw in, good stuff that I know is going to move quick, I can take your crappy, and I don't want to say crappy, I don't want to disrespect sets. I can take your 70% items that aren't so good, mix it in with your 80% items and meet you in the middle at like 75. Again, that being said, if you have only good items, yeah, I could pay 80%. And if you have Evolving Skies stuff, bro, I would go 85. You see what I'm saying? So it really just depends on like the quality of items that people have. Couldn't edit my message. Just say a couple more questions here. 80% is good, man. Get the money and buy long term. So I have to be careful with this. I've spoken to Pokey Any. It was either yesterday or the day before. I spoken to him when he was live streaming, ask him comments. I'm trying my best to get away from investing when it comes to the store. Yes, I do invest on my own with a couple things, but when it comes to the store inventory, when I first made this channel, I will admit my philosophy was like, well, if it doesn't sell, I'll sit on it for the next 6 months to a year, and that's okay with me. Brian quickly told me, like, dude, stop thinking like that, because that is not a business. That is not how you run a business. You will not be successful with that mindset. If you think, hey, I can pay 80, 85% on this stuff, I can sit on it for the next 6 months and it's going to appreciate, that sounds really good. But at that point, you're just investing. And so, like, if that's what you want to do, stop running the store. And so I'm like, whoa, like, that's the hard truth, man. That's what I needed to hear. And so, yes, now it's like, okay, I have to be so much smarter with the turn and burn, bro. Like, buy it, get it off the store, right? Make my 15% if I can. A lot of times I have to settle for 10%. Ideally, you get 20, which honestly is almost impossible for me, at least. But that's what I like doing, man. I'd rather get it out, get it moving, right? And so, like, if you think about this, I think I said this example earlier. If you were to buy an item for $200, call it whatever you want, I don't care. We'll make up something. Let's call it a Paradox Rift, right? Let's say I bought something for $200, a booster box. Could it appreciate to $400 one day? Sure. But the question is, how long? Is that going to be 1 year? Is that going to be 2 years? So if you think about it, is it better for you to do option A, which is buy it for 200, wait a year or 2 or 3 until it hits 400 and only make a total of $200? Or is option B a little better? Get it for 200, move it for like 225, 230, take that extra 30. So now you're at 230, right? You put that into something else. You turn your 230 into 260. This only takes you about a week and a half. You take 260, turn that into 300. You're about 2 weeks in, right? And so you get to that 400 number much quicker. You can do this in a month or two, right? And so now, not only do you hit that number of 400, but you've also exceeded that number of 400. And so now you've also had a customer base. People start seeing your website. You see what I'm saying? So the advantages of just turning and burning, even though it's much smaller money, is just so much smarter for us. Well, thank you, iFOMO. All right, Brian, are you ready? We got a new viewer. Oh, I hear myself.
DJ Pokey.
What's up, bro?
Can you hear me all right?
Hello.
Okay,
No, I still hear myself.
Shoot, I'm just doing off my phone. I don't know if I'll just mute you when you're talking, but is it still, the quality's still kind of bad?
The quality's fine. It's just right there. I hear myself, right? You're going to do that every time?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I don't have my computer set up today, but if it's not working, I'll just jump off.
Let's see. Yeah, that's going to annoy me. I'm not going to lie. It's gonna annoy me. I'm sorry, Brian.
Maybe I'll try to call back with my headphones. I'm going to take off.
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, bro. If you guys ever want to call in, feel free. You don't have to agree with me, man. You guys can hate my guts. I don't care. You can talk about scalpers or business stuff, or let's go back to the Q&A then while we're waiting. Call in. All right. This is the call-in show. I want to hear from all of you. But yeah, feel free to ask away. Cheapest setup is with your phone and a tablet. Yeah. So, I mean, I have a really nice camera. I have a really nice microphone. I have a really nice setup. To be fair, I didn't buy that for this channel. I bought that for my other channel. 22 says Rizzo. What's up, dude? I've already had all this equipment, but I needed this equipment for my last YouTube channel. So while we're waiting for somebody to call in, if you guys didn't know about my old channel, so I would travel a lot. So I would get paid money to attend events, right? So like, for example, Bitcoin, or what's called BTC 2022 was my first paid event. So like they pay for my hotel, they pay for my plane ticket, they pay for my presence at the show. And so the first time I went, I just had my phone and I felt like the quality wasn't really good. Fast forward, the next show I ended up going to was like 2023 or something. I got paid to like fly out to, what was that, 2024? I can't remember, with Hobbyist Miner. I can't remember, but we got paid to go to North Dakota, or no, South Dakota. We got paid to go to South Dakota. You know, they pay for per diem, food, everything. And then we just film. And so at that point, I bought a better camera. So it made sense for me in my situation to have this expensive equipment because I'm getting paid to go to these events, to film for them, you know, to just film their event for them, right? Because now they could use that on their website. So they could see a tour of their place, or like me me interviewing people at their event and like showing off their event. So, you know, the $3,000 they give you cash plus all the other stuff is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket for the advertisement that they get from it. Because then you put it on your channel and say like, hey guys, make sure to go check out this event, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? So I already had all this nice equipment because I needed it in the past. So yeah, you don't have to start with all this stuff, man. Like I said, Rudy from Alpha Investments still uses his phone to this day, right? So the most important thing, honestly, hit play on your, everybody wants to like have this big plan for making content. Like, I'm going to do it at the right time. I'm going to get this cool logo. I'm going to come up with this awesome ideas. I'm just waiting for the perfect moment and the stars to align. Dude, stop. The only thing you need to do is make content. Okay? Because it doesn't matter, bro. You can have the best camera. You have the best mic. When you're brand new, it doesn't matter, dude. Nobody gives a shit about you anyway. Same with me. Nobody cares about me, right? It doesn't matter. All these complications and excuses of like why you shouldn't start and wait for the perfect this and that. It's stupid, dude. Just make the damn channel and make content. And as you go forward, as you grow and stuff, yes, at that point, sure. Maybe you need a tax write-off. Okay, so write it off on your taxes because you started getting monetized on YouTube. That's what I did. I wrote this camera off, bro. This camera was like $3,000. The lens was like $1,200. I bought another lens for like $800 to $1,000. I forget. This microphone and the whole setup for just the mic and the Go XLR was probably like another $1,000, right? Second monitor. But you don't need to worry about all this stuff. You see what I'm saying? All you need, like, this is so far away. That's not until you're like making money. But on my old channel, I was making 30, 40,000 a year in YouTube ad revenue. And so I didn't want to pay taxes on that. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm making 30, 40 grand in just ad revenue, not even including sponsorships and stuff, I can do that where I don't want to pay that. So I could justify, hey, I can write this camera off for $4,000. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of benefits, but like, people are thinking about these end game things. And the most important thing is just make the damn content, dude. Nobody cares, bro. Get your damn phone, hit play. It don't matter, bro. Nobody cares. Now, I would say audio is the most important in my opinion. I can watch a somewhat grainy video, but not really, but at least HD video if the audio is decent. Okay. Audio is like the most important thing. I don't know what most of you do, but for me, I really like listening to things, but a lot of times I don't even watch people's video. I don't know, packing orders. I'm cutting grass. I don't know, skateboarding or doing something, and I'm just listening to the video. So audio is the most important in my opinion. Video is okay. Video's okay. Yeah. DJ giving out the Poke NE advice. No, Poke NE is on a far better level than me. Phone is far superior even to my G7X. Yeah, these days, dude, phones are incredible, man. Phones are amazing, dude, compared to what they used to be when I started. You guys saw some of my videos. You guys want to see some dog shit videos, dude? Like dog shit videos. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, it does not matter, man. It seriously does not matter. Look at this. Look at some of these videos I've done. Look at this one, dude. 335,000 views.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy D.
Look at this, dude. Look at the garbage quality. I was in a bunk bed, living with 6 people. Not living. It was part of my job. I was overseas somewhere. Let's just say that. Look at this. Headset mic. garbage webcam. You can't even see me, bro. It's so grainy.
Awards 22, and today I'm going to be giving you 15 tips for new Diablo 2 players.
Garbage.
Hell,
look at this. I didn't even use the face cam, bro. Over 250,000 views. I'm saying nobody cares, bro. Just make the damn content.
And yeah, that's obviously his name, right? But he'll hit too bad, not a whole lot of damage, but the mana in itself.
You hear how bad the quality is? Like, dude, I'm telling you guys, that shit don't matter, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter, bro. Just make the damn content. Everybody. All right. It looks like Brian's back. Let's see if he fixed his audio. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, it sounds better.
Is it still echoing?
Nah, it's good.
Okay.
What's up?
I've been on this channel before, and just wanted to kick it and hang out with you.
I remember
Friday night. Some funny stories that while attending some of these drops at Best Buy, trying to get the SBC.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, I got one, but it's been
Nice.
tough. I think I live in a pretty big city, and what I've heard, like just trying to call in the Best Buy or word on the street or like Discord is we only had like 200 allocated in the whole city.
Wow, that's not
In
a
like
lot.
a big city in California. It's been hard to get. Like, I waited so long for one of mine.
How long?
Fuck, I don't even want to say 10 hours, probably more.
10 hours?
Yeah.
Was it
and,
worth
like,
it? How much did it cost?
$90. So I have a bunch of friends that we just kind of rip all night, and I have a few weeks left until I got to go back to work and school, and same with my friends, and we kind of like hanging out, but it's been tough, like sometimes, a lot of the times, like it gets backdoor to the employees. So a lot of our friends that have like these stock checkers, we can check, but it's not always for sure if you go and wait at
Right.
these drops. So you got to go in, don't have like too high expectations, and just, enjoy the time with your friends if you do have any, if you're going with them.
I like doing that for first events, man. Like when a set that I'm interested in launches, I'm all about it. I don't know about 10 hours. That's crazy. But like 3-4 hours, yeah, I do it. I do it, man. I'm that guy. I love going with my friends. Even at my age of 36, bro, I don't mind. I like it. I enjoy it because the conversations you have with people, what's your favorite set? What's your favorite car? What are you excited for? I love those conversations, man. Like that's really fun for me. Because I'm also a huge collector, dude. I open so much Pokemon. I really enjoy the hobby.
Same here, and that's how all of our friends are. And we know time's kind of limited nowadays, and if we have the opportunity, we're going to take it.
Yeah, dude. Especially when I was really young. Oh man, I waited for Diablo 3 for like 12 hours. Modern Warfare, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 back then. But yeah, dude, I've done a lot of camping sessions outside of GameStops, and it's like some of the best memories of my life. I don't regret those things. Fun times, man. Fun times.
I know. I love watching the nostalgia videos, and like when I was younger, I worked at a couple GameStops and been around for some of the drops of like World of Warcraft. My favorites are like the Zelda and Nintendo drops. I love Nintendo.
So I love those games. I wasn't old enough. I think I was probably like 7, 8. So I definitely wasn't camping for that.
I'm talking like older generation, like 3DSs and some of those times.
Oh, 3DS. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Those good times in life, man. But I don't mind. I mean, like I said, 10 hours is crazy. Good for you, man. But it's good times, man. It's really good times. Like the conversations you have, just waiting for the new set, man. It's so fun.
But yeah, I also been working at a new shop. We do sports cards and Pokemon, and from what I've been hearing, like my shop is earning a lot.
Nice.
It's a lot more complicated than I thought, when it comes to like linking things to Shopify, and like with these sports cards, a lot of the times these boxes are like so expensive. You have these like hobby boxes that can be like 1,000 to 2,000. So we do a lot of like online
Wow.
breaks, and all this is like interconnected to like spreadsheets that we stream every night. Yeah, I thought I knew some things about sports, but this is like, it's crazy.
So are you into sports?
I never really collected cards. I mean, I watch football. I don't I never really been into like gambling or fantasy football like all my friends are doing, but I do enjoy sports. Like I like to be active. And watching sports kind of like, I like to watch the games while I'm working out. Excited for like playoff weekend this week, wild card weekend. And I think I want to get into it, like I want to grow this year instead of just being like collecting a bunch of sealed product, like you were saying, just getting content ready and just, turning on the camera and just starting.
Yeah, bro.
And not
See,
trying to
sports is
think too
tough,
much.
man, because like Charizard doesn't break an ankle. You know what I mean? Like Charizard
Heard that
doesn't
before.
get on the injury. So you could get rookie of the year, blah, 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 on top of the world. Suddenly pops hot for a drug test. Boom. All the values of those cards gone. Or like I said, an injury. That's way more likely is an injury or something. Or like gets traded to a different team and now they suck. And so like, man, that's tough, dude.
But there's like levels to it and the ceiling's a lot higher. So I get why people do it.
Yeah.
Like there's more variety within like the cards. You have like one of one, you have autographs, you have like cards that you can rip inside a card. Like you can get a really cool card, but take another chance and rip the card open and get another one. So I kind of get it in that way, but still haven't made the jump of like buying my first booster pack or trying to get a spot on the team for a break. Yeah, I just don't want to take too many risks, especially if I want to like grow this year.
So this is not your store. You're saying you're working at a store?
Yeah, I'm just an associate. Just kind of learning, helping out the store shop, generate a lot of business on the storefront. But then I was initially hired on to Whatnot, like their Whatnot streams.
That's cool.
But I feel like when Phantasmal Flames first came out, we were doing character breaks. They were doing awesome, and then like we had to just stop it, just with like a lot of the just like the taxing and the percent that they take, and Phantasmal kind of taking a dip. So
yeah, Phantasmal took a big dip, man.
and I've noticed a lot of people aren't like the Whatnot streams are a lot different. There was a ton of character breaks like a month ago, and now it's like lots of rip to hit. Seems like.
What is character break?
So character break is like, let's say you have a booster box like Phantasmal Flames. You get a spreadsheet of all the Pokemon in the box, and you're selling like spots, like Pokemon spots. So like if they pick like a Charizard, SIR, and we pull it, then it's yours. If they pick like so all the Pokemons there's a spot for them, and then we auction off like the spots. So even if you do land on the character, if we don't pull it, then you don't get it. So it's better for a shop to like not get all the Charizard spots in the beginning.
Right.
That way, like people can see like the chances of getting a Charizard increases, but the bid amount might increase though. So that was pretty popular in the beginning. I actually pulled a Charizard for somebody.
Nice.
And,
do they pay minimum wage? You don't have to tell me the exact number.
I'm getting a little bit more. I kind of just wanted to do it. It's like right next to my house.
That's cool.
And I'm doing a lot of school stuff and other stuff for that's like totally unrelated. So I needed something. Thought that was like going to be non-stressful, but it's actually kind of stressful. Harder than you think. A lot of work. Yeah, you're like talking on the stream, and there's so many new Pokemon that I'm learning and pronouncing their names, and I'm having fun with it though. There's a lot to learn. My boss and people I work for are like all finance dudes, so
that's cool.
It's fun to talk like finance, but then again, they're also like degenerate gamblers. Like they're all gamblers. So they do like character breaks, and I hear like crazy stories. Like a lot of my coworkers just want to work for like the price of a box or hobby box or something,
Yeah. That's not much, right?
Hobby boxes?
I don't know anything about hobby. I don't know what that means. Well, how much
like
is a box?
can range like I'm sure you've heard of Cooper Flag, like that one basketball player on all the top boxes.
Okay.
They can range anywhere from like they have like what they call they have like equivalent of like a booster bundle, which is like a blaster, which is like the smallest of smalls. And then it goes up to like a jumbo box, and then the hobby boxes are where they have like one of one or like guaranteed autographs. Those can go up to like $2,000.
Oh, so they want that. Is that for a night?
Yeah, I mean, so like that's why we do like the box breaks. We sell spots. So we have like a big box of basketball, for instance. You pay you pay just pick a spot on the team. So like you can pick like the Bulls or the Lakers or the Heat. And certain teams like have different pricing just because of like the players, like LeBron's on the Lakers. Some people want the Lakers, for instance.
Okay. But I mean, the people who are streaming, you're saying they get paid in that? That's what they want?
Yeah, they get paid.
But how often will they get it?
Like the chances of pulling something good?
No, how often will they get paid in a hobby box? Like, so if they work 5 days a week, do they get
No, I
5 a
mean,
week?
it's just like so no, it's not. It's just like whatever they get paid. Like let's say they get paid $20 an hour, it just goes towards like how much the box costs. And we get
Okay.
a tiny discount, we don't even get discounts on like Pokemon cards, which I understand. And as far as the sports go, it's only like 10%. And yeah.
Fair enough.
So I mean, I know you've been talking about Magic. How's that going? And do you think that's gonna grow?
So man, Magic's really interesting. I think the ceiling for Magic is endless. So I've talked to, I'm not gonna say their names because they didn't tell me to tell people. I've been working with some people who have really big allocations for Magic, and they're watching my journey, right? And they're like, bro, with this Pokemon thing, you never know when your next collection is, right? And you're not profiting much off of it. And it's a lot of labor, it's a lot of work. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like, for example, I don't know if you saw the video I did with like the big collection I got recently. When I bought off
Alpa? Hoopa?
Yeah, Woopa? Yeah,
Alpa.
Woopa.
Sorry,
Woopa. So that was like a ton of work for like a lot of work, bro. Like I started at like, if you just do the hours to money ratio, it's not like super profitable, to be honest. So I started at like 2 p.m. like packing, and I finished at like 2 a.m. And then I thought I finished everything, and then I took like a 3-hour nap, and I didn't even really go to sleep, and then I packed for like another 5 or 6 hours, bro. So like when you factor in sourcing it, selling it, bringing it to, dude, I had to go to the post office 3 times in my car. 3 times. If you factor in all the hours to like how much you're making, these people who are running successful businesses, like millions of dollars, bro, they're like, bro, why don't you just push Magic more? And I'm like, I don't have an audience. They're like, dude, think about this. You can get Magic. We can sell it to you for a decent price, right? You can get it anytime you want. You can get as much as you want. So you'll always know how much you're going to get. You'll know exactly when you're going to get it. And it's endless, unlike Pokemon. Pokemon is like, dude, people who have distro, a lot of them can't even freaking get it. Nostalgia Now has had it for like 6-7 months. It gets nothing. Like every now and then they might throw them a bone. So with Magic, endless supply within reason, right? Endless supply, and you always know when and where. Like they're like, dude, you got to get into it because you're going to make so much more money, not only focused on Magic, but like getting into it a bit. You know what I'm saying? So like keep doing the Pokemon thing, but it's not consistent. And it's true, right? I don't know the next time somebody's going to email me for a collection. I don't know the next time somebody's going to hit me up on Instagram and offer me their collection, right? It's like a lot of dependency on other people, which mixing in Magic for my store is nice because I know exactly when I'm going to get it and how much. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's much easier to expand. But so Lauren Eclipse, I don't know anything about Magic, I'm going to be honest with you, but that's coming out like next week. People should start getting it, and I'm hoping to get it next week, but I don't know for sure. That's when I plan on launching it on my YouTube and like promoting it, because it's like the new hot set and everybody wants it. So I have all this other Magic behind me, which I haven't even really listed, on the website. I've listed like 1 or 2 things, but not much. But I do plan on like, hey guys, I got the new Lord Eclipse. It's a little bit under market. Oh, and by the way, I also have 20 cases of this other stuff. Check it out. So that's my plan. And I'm hoping it does well, to be honest. I'm hoping it does well. I'm definitely gonna stay primarily Pokemon, but having that stuff on the side, I think would be nice to get, steady income for the business as well.
Yeah, I think you'll do great. Like, I feel like your channel is like blowing up. Like,
thank you.
I'm always watching your videos, and
thanks, bro.
I think I started watching like Team Rocket Jelly.
Shout out to TRJ.
And PokeNE and all this stuff, and yeah, I'm just interested in the whole side of collecting and trying to grow your collection and
yeah,
the business side of it.
I like the business side. I like dealing with it, man. Like it's really exciting for me. Like I like packaging up Twilight, even though it's not my favorite set. It's fun, man. I like putting bubble wrap around it because it's something I enjoy, Like if I had no enjoyment in it, it probably wouldn't be that fun. It'd probably be like being at work or something. But I genuinely have interest in Pokemon. So for me, wrapping up 8 ETBs is kind of cool. Like I like doing it. It does get kind of crazy, but it's fun.
And you have like a regular 9 to 5 too, right?
Oh, it's way more than that. It's like 60 hours a week. Yeah. I wish it was 9 to 5. Yeah. I have a career.
Yeah. It's hard to turn it off. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like it takes up a lot of your brain capacity.
Oh, it does, buddy. 100%. 100%, bro. The only way I can make it work a lot of the times is I come home for lunch. So I'll pack as much as I can at night, depending on, how many orders I get while I'm sleeping. I'll look at my phone and I'll be like, okay, I really need to come home for lunch. And so I probably come home for lunch like 3 times a week. And then I do like 2 or 3 orders real quick. Okay, throw that in the pile that's supposed to go. We got to make sure those go out before 2 p.m. today because my truck doesn't come to my house, but it comes locally to the UPS at like 3 p.m., 2:30. So I make sure like I got it sent out before 2 p.m. So that way the people from the night before can get it and maybe the morning people too.
Cool. You guys want to hear some funny like stories going on with like Pokemon and stuff I see around my city in Discord? Glitching.
Sure,
Glitching's a huge thing in my city, from what I've been hearing.
Like what's it called, the vending machine?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I think it's just running rampant in our cities, and like there's like known people doing it, and they're like all over Kenny Boulder's channel, and just like
Shout out to
it's just
Kenny.
so funny, like in our Discord, it's like I've been seeing like if someone goes and like gets a couple cards from Best Buy, like you can get 5 sleeves, and then sometimes they'll let you loop. People are taking pictures and being like, this guy's like looping, this guy's a scalper. There's this one guy, like he Captain Hook.
Really?
Watching this. Yeah. He has like a static arm, and like people are like, he knows how to glitch. And if you watch our Discord, it's so funny because people are like, I want to say this in the nicest way possible. I don't think he can glitch with one hand because you need to use like the D-pad and your other hand to like add in the stuff. And if you know about like the glitching, it's all over like the internet of like just I don't know. You should see people fucking tapping, with 2 hands.
Yeah, I mean, I see it on Kenny Boulders and like other people's content. Like, yeah, I see those videos.
Seeing a couple of people like cutting in line and just like seeing like mob mentality, like fucking circling in on people. I think Prismatic and Ascending Herald is gonna make people go crazy.
Dude, yeah, especially if it's gonna be $15-$20 a pack, dude. Because there's nothing out right now. Well, I shouldn't say there's nothing. I think 151's like $16 a pack, so that's pretty expensive. But yeah, if Ascended Heroes is like that, dude, and like people can go to Walmart or people can go to Target or Best Buy, not just the vending machine, like yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy again, man.
I think it's gonna be interesting.
Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. Like Mega, when I remember, was fucking huge, and when I was getting just like regular restocks, I was like, oh my god, fucking have fucking this crazy ETB that everyone's going for, you know?
Yeah. We have a question from Nint XO. I don't know. When people wipe out the machine, are they paying for all those items or are they getting them for free?
They're paying for them.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't even have any machines where I live. I think I've Googled
No.
it. Like vending machine near me, I think the closest one's like 3 hours. Crazy.
I feel like people here are so like they're good at what they do. They like fucking know when all the vending machines are stocked. So they go in on the day and they just clear out the 151s. And then to make people happy, they'll like be like, hey, you want me to grab your booster box? And then it keeps them like not being like shown on camera.
Yeah.
I think
I would imagine it's very not thorough. I can't think of the word.
I'll show you they're removing all of them actually. I'll show you like a bunch of these like notices. There's like fights. So like people camp out, people are taking pictures or mad about like they won't get sound for the kids or something.
Of course.
But yeah, they're actually getting removed from a lot actually from all like the little Safeways and Kroger stores.
Too many problems.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, I gotta get next caller, bro. Brian, it's
All
been a
right,
pleasure.
see you, man.
See you, Brian. Yo, what's up, Hectic? Oh, I don't hear you. I see your mouth moving. Say something to me. He's figuring it out. I hear something.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up, bro?
Perfect. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, all right. Friday night. About to be midnight. I just noticed.
It's the live streaming day, brother. So what's up, man?
Yeah,
How you
what's
guys
up,
doing, man? I
bro?
just seen you was live.
Yeah, you're gonna be the last caller.
Oh snap! You've been going on for a while today already.
Oh, 2 hours, 16 minutes. Not bad. You know, my record when I was young, 32 hours.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was good times. Diablo 2 ladder reset. I don't know if you ever
I
played
mean,
it.
I can understand if it's Diablo 2, bro.
Bro, it was great, bro. It was some of the greatest times of my life. Because I would take vacation for it. I'd take like a month off. I was number one on the ladder. The whole planet, bro. Number one. I'm not kidding. So I would do 24-hour streams.
Yeah.
Again, I was young, man. You know, when you're young, you can bounce back. So I was like, okay, we're going to do a 24-hour stream. But I had probably 220 viewers on Twitch. So like the whole world's cheering me on, bro. I'm like literally number one on planet Earth for the ladder reset. And 24-hour mark hits, I'm like, let's keep going, boys. Like I wasn't tired at all because I'm just juiced up. And, you know, when you got hundreds of people just like hyping you up in the chat and throwing money, donations. And like I said, I'm fighting for the number one spot, keeping it, people trying to steal it from me. And then hour 26 comes, 28. I still wasn't tired, bro. I was going. Then I hit 32 hours and my chat's like, DJ, you got to sleep. I was like, I go to sleep. I was like, no, if I go to sleep, people are going to steal the number one spot. They're like, no, bro, you can go to sleep, take a nap. So I took like a 3 or 4 hour nap. I was number 9. So
Oh no,
yeah,
that's
I'm
crazy.
now number 9 in the world. So I grinded out like another 20 hours, bro. But you got to think too, bro, like a night, I was probably making like $1,000 a night in donations. People were like, keep going, DJ, another 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was
they're
fun.
feeding the addiction, bro.
Bro, but it was just so fun. And like I said, the money was good. And I was also like 23, 24, you know what I mean? So like,
Oh, you had that young energy, bro.
I got that young energy. I go all night. It was cool. And I wasn't even tired at 32 hours. Like I was good to keep going, but my chat was like, bro, this ain't good, bro. You gotta take a nap.
Yeah, that's some Kai Cenat shit, bro.
It was fun.
Like
man.
for real. Like some 36 hours. That's crazy, bro.
32.
32.
my
That's like 4 hours off, dude. Holy shit.
But I used to do 24-hour streams like at least once or twice a month, man.
But were you doing 60 hours a week at the time?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
a legend, bro.
But
Yeah,
I would
you're just-
take a vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But would you like prepare for it beforehand, like by like resting before, you know, like the couple days before and stuff like that, eating right and shit?
Nah, not like that. But so the first one I did, I messed up when I was like 21, my first 24-hour stream. So I messed up. I immediately did energy drinks. So I'm like chugging energy drink right off the bat.
Okay.
And so if you guys know, energy drinks, they spike you up for like 2 hours and then you
the crash, bro. The
So
crash.
if this is 0, you go to like -30. And then so I'm like, all right, cool. Let me get another one. But now this one don't last 2 hours. This one lasts like an hour and a half. So bro, I was on like energy drink 12. And now they don't work anymore, bro. I took 2 of them. They do nothing. So I just had like a 24 pack almost of Red Bull and shit. So that I fell asleep on like hour 12. So then eventually, to answer your question, I learned stay natural as long as you can, right? Like eat almonds, apples, blah, 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 blah. Hour like 14, now you deserve a Red Bull or something. You know what I mean? So then that was better. So then that's what I learned is stay no caffeine, nothing until like the later times when you actually need it. And so that's what would get me through. So then I got really good at it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like filling up with gas when you're like basically still on F, you know, like take under F and you're like trying to just like, just drink it just to get some energy.
So how's the YouTube channel going? I see you uploading.
Dude, every single day, brother, as hard as it is working. I mean, you know, you work 60 hours a week. I'm working 65. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Put Pokemon in the title somewhere. That's what I've noticed. You need Pokemon.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to put that logo. And you know what? I'll realize it when I look at the video later on and I'm like, something's missing. And I'll be like, oh fuck, I forgot it again.
And the title as well. Let me see. I don't think you've been putting Pokemon in a lot of them. Let me see.
Hey, call me out on the shit, bro.
Yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure you haven't been. Let's see. This will be the last caller, Presley. I mentioned it earlier. Sorry. After this, I'm going to bed. So make sure y'all subscribe. All right. Check my boy out. Hectic TCG. So here it's getting serious, right? But you did put the logo, which is good. That's good. But let's put the word Pokemon somewhere. And here too, right? Because a lot of people, they're going to search like Pokemon content.
Pokemon, yeah.
Oh shit, is this not? Oh man, I'm recording.
Oh shit, dude, we're in an infinite loop.
Oh, oops, hold on. Damn.
You had me tripping off for a second there, bro.
Okay, let's see. This one. Okay. Yeah, so the first 3 don't even say Pokemon. Just adding the word Pokemon will increase your views. Oh, that one's really good. 374 for the first one. That's awesome. Do not start a Pokemon. Okay, we got the word Pokemon. We do have hashtag Pokemon, but we need the word Pokemon. TCG hates you. I guess that one's not about Pokemon, but hey, it don't hurt to throw Pokemon in there.
That is true. Like I said, if you look at the titles, like some of them have it, some of them don't, and like the things is the same thing, bro. When I get home, I literally I'll just run around with the kids for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'm like immediately like 8 o'clock is like everyone's going to bed. I'm filming, I'm doing whatever needs to be done, and I'm like trying to like get it done as quickly as I can so I could be in bed by a certain time, because if not, I'm cooked.
I feel you on that.
Yeah,
if you can do,
I
think we already talked about this though, but like if you can film twice, like film back to back, that way you don't have to do it the next day and you can have more family.
That's what I've been doing.
Smart.
Yeah, I'll just change shirts real quick and then just shoot another video.
That's how you do it. I've done that many times.
That's how you stay on top of it.
Yeah. I don't do that anymore, but I definitely have done that. I probably should do that.
More than likely. It might help, you know, just to stay ahead and stuff like that. Like when I heard Brian the other day on his live talking about how he's got videos like for like a week length of videos already planned. I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Yeah.
See, for me, just because I've been on YouTube so long, like I'll just be walking around the house and I'm like, let's do a Sword Shield video. Okay. I just go upstairs and do it. Like it wasn't always like that. You know, I used to like, oh man, I can't think of an idea. I don't know what to do. But now, like, I don't have to plan it at all, bro. I just come over here, hit play real quick, talk, done. Yeah, you'll get to that point where it's just
I'm not there yet. I'm still like trying to figure out what to write, what to talk about every day. But it is getting a little bit easier, and I'm trying to like stay away from the scripting and actually get into, you know, just free flowing through the entire video. I did that for the first time, not this video, but the one before.
Nice.
So it's kind of, you know, not that easy. Definitely. You guys make it look extremely easy.
I will say, let me read PokeChef. Congrats, buddy. He says just picked up a bunch of prismatic at Best Buy before close. Congrats.
Nice.
Hey, it's always good. I will say too, since I watch so much content and consume everybody's content, like whether I'm working or driving or whatever. I'm just listening. So a lot of what they're talking about helps me get ideas as well. Or like the new set comes out, which maybe I'll make a short on it, or maybe I'll talk about it or whatever. It'll just give me material. They give me material. They give me a lot of ideas indirectly.
I got you. Yeah, I have been noticing that, like, because I'm kind of the same way, dude. When I'm driving a truck, freaking 12 hours a day, so I have nothing better to do but to listen to videos all day, pretty much. So I do notice, you start to like, it may not be exactly what they're talking about, but what they said kind of triggered, a thought of like, well, maybe I could talk about this because it's not exactly what they're talking about. It kind of goes off on a different direction.
Yeah. Could you make trucker videos, but still Pokemon?
Fuck no. If I get caught up in that truck with a phone out, bro.
Really?
Hell yeah, dude. It's
even though it's hands free and it's like on the thing, like
well, if it's hands free, potentially, you know what? No, that might work because I got one of these. So
what's the guy's name? He does this. Earn?
Yeah, I think you were gonna send me his channel, but we forgot to go over it.
I think I found it. Okay, I'll just show this. Pretty sure his name's Earn. Stop screen. Share screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Earn. So he just talks in his Tesla. That's his whole channel. And he's done really well. He's almost got 4,000 subs recently. He didn't start this too long ago. Every day, because he's driving to work anyways, this is what he does. And he gets like thousands of views. Like obviously at first you don't, but eventually you find an audience of people that like listening to you while you talk. And so it's hands-free. Just sets up the little thing on his window. That's it, man.
Oh, dude, I could totally do that. 100%.
And then you get your life back too, which is always nice.
Oh, you're right, dude. I didn't even think about that, bro.
And when you come home, and there's no editing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just do it on your phone, hit play, it's done. And then you just go to YouTube, upload. It's done, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna start experimenting with that for sure. I've just been trying to find things that that people don't do, I guess, too much. Kind of try to become a little bit come up with something. I don't know. I'm not looking for a viral idea, just kind of trying different things, I guess, and see what sticks. So it's I post a video and the first one went crazy for my first video. And then after that, it's been kind of slow build up.
Right.
I noticed it was I would get maybe 3-4 views in a day. And then today I noticed it started picking up quite a bit more. Today's picked up 15 in a day, as opposed to how it was before. So
yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, but keep it Pokemon.
For sure.
And it'll work. The algo will like you.
It's a slow process, but we got this, bro.
Hell yeah. I gotta go to bed, bro.
All right, my man. You gotta
go.
You gotta get some rest. You good, bro. I didn't even get the noti. I didn't even get the noti that you were live.
I wonder how many people didn't get the notification.
I would imagine a few because I usually always get it.
Did you guys get a notification? Anybody in chat? I don't know. All right, bro. I'm going. All
right. Y'all have a good night, guys.
Later, bro. Chat, you didn't know either? See, people aren't getting our notification. That's crazy work. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you to everybody for coming by. I need to check my phone to see if we got any orders tonight. Oh, we did not. That's, well, not awesome, I guess, technically. I guess it would be better if we got orders, but at least I'll be able to sleep. That's nice. So if you guys are ever curious, we do have a store and we just added Magic the Gathering, which I haven't uploaded most things for Magic the Gathering. I'm waiting until I get Lauren to come in, which I should be getting next week. My current price, this could change. Right now I'm at 134, 135. Market at the moment, it's 140. If market, you guys gotta understand it's pre-sales right now. Not me, but other people. So if market goes to 160, I'll probably adjust. If market drops to 120, I'll adjust. So this is not set in stone. It's just a price that I put, honestly, so people could sign up with their email. So when it goes live, they'll get notified. But I think this is going to sell really quick. And when this does, yeah, that's when I'll do the magic push. But for now, we're not doing a huge magic push. If you're looking for Pokemon, I've sold out of a lot of things. There's a couple things I have left. Oh, if you are looking for I have one booster box that has a pretty big hole in it. If anybody wants it, I gotta see. Let me see. Let me show you. It's Stellar Crown. So what happened is yesterday I had somebody buy this. This was my last Stellar Crown. I got this from a case, so it was case fresh. And then when I was doing his order, I noticed there was a hole in it. Where is it? It's a decent hole. It's a decent hole. It's probably an inch long from this corner to here. Yeah, I'd say an inch. I don't know. It could be plus or minus a little bit. Nothing crazy. But I'll give it to you guys at cost just because it's a pretty big hole. Like I said, it came out the case like this, which does suck. But if anybody's interested in opening Stellar Crown, feel free to hit me up. I'll give it to you at cost. I think cost for me was like $220. So market on it, I don't know what market is. Let me check for you guys. Stellar Crown. So anybody who actually opens Pokemon and is not looking to invest, hey, market's $250. So that's 20. Oh, yeah, that's a lot off. It's $30 off market. So if anybody is looking to open Stellar Crown, hey, you can deal with a 1-inch hole because you're going to open it to rip, and I'll give it to you for the cost that I paid, $220. So let me know. Of course, pay shipping, but whatever. I love you guys so much. Have a great evening. Thank you, everybody who called in. I'm going to go hunt down some deals. Check Instagram. Maybe we could find some collections for sale. I don't know. Might go to Richmond tomorrow and go hunting for more Pokemon. So I'll probably end up doing that. I love y'all. Have a great evening. Goodbye. Good night. Check us out. Oh, Instagram. Please, please, please. Instagram. Check us out on Instagram. We need more followers. Where is it? Here you go. Please follow us on Instagram if you're not already. I love all of you. I'm sorry if I missed your questions, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. DJ's Poke Center signing out.